nicht der Griff dann besser zum Heben ist. Also das ist meine Spekulation. Also das macht man jetzt immer öfter, wenn man draufkommt, das ist vielleicht ein bisschen schlecht, dann keilt man drunter was ein, damit er steiler wird. Okay. We'll have a look later. It should be beautiful. Should be beautiful on the tree. If you're there on the fourth boulder, you have 5 minutes of climbing time. Going through all these problems, you are having a zebra problem and a so-called Speedy Gonzales boulder. Reine, da heißt es dann auch, Geschwindigkeit aufzubauen. Was bietet dieser Boulder? Ja, wie man sehen kann, ist ganz links ein Start und dann sind rechts unten mehrere Volumen drauf gebaut und da ist ganz rechts drüben kommt wieder der Griff. Das ist eigentlich so ein klassischer Schwungstart, wo man dann rüberlaufen muss und ich glaube, man muss da ziemlich viel Geschwindigkeit aufbauen, damit man überhaupt
Hello and welcome to the World Climbing Series. We are in Innsbruck in Austria and it is time for the men's semi-finals on this baking hot day. As you can see, 33 degrees with 30% humidity. It's hot out there. My name is Matt Groom and it is a pleasure to be joined, finally again, by Hannah Moyle in the commentary box. Hannah, it's been a long time since we've done this.
Yeah, I think it's been 2021 last time, so I'm happy.
Back in Moscow it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember. All right, well, we're looking at the Eurohold overall ranking. This is what the athletes are trying to get to. And Serato Anraku leading the way with a historic, for the men's side of the competition, 4 golds in a row. Can he make it 5? And then we are looking at the calendar for this year. It's packed, as you can see. We're in June now. July, we go to Krakow for a speed event where we have a 4-lane new format competition, which should be exciting. There's para events mixed in Laval in August next, and then over to Korea, and we finish off at the end of October, and potentially Japan in November. We'll see. So, Hannah, first of all, you're cheering at the moment, aren't you? Not competing this weekend?
No, I'm not competing. I'm here for cheering and supporting my friends.
Amazing. So, looking at this semi-final, we'll see a starting list in a second. Have you got any favourites that you think we should keep an eye out for? I mean, obviously, Serato Anraku's going for gold number 5. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, like Sorato for sure, but also like Hannes van Dijssen, for example. I think he has some good chances. There are some pinches. He's very strong on this, and yeah, honestly, like it's a strong field. You never know, honestly.
Could be anyone's. Well, we're watching the highlights from qualification. It was an interesting round for the men, as you can see, as Samuel Richard fighting his way through. He's qualified lower down the order, and then Jack McDougall in action for Team GB. And then he is back on the big stages. Max Milne looking pretty good. We can see the match on the top of this slopey volume. It's 25 points for a top now, 10 points for a zone. Pan Yuai-Fai, he's been consistent with semi-finals this year. He hasn't got the gold medal he did in Bern last year. I'd love to have him back. And then Hannah, Lee Do-hyun, such a good all-round climber.
Yes, it's insane what he's doing. Like, so consistent. It's pretty impressive.
It is indeed. And Hannes van Dijssen, He is back. I mean, Colin Duffy won double gold here a couple of years ago, boulder and lead. He looked very good in the last competition in Prague, so he could be a chance for a podium too here if he manages to get through semis.
Yeah, definitely. He looks in a pretty good shape at the moment for both.
I think so too. He's still studying or coming to the end of his studies. I think that's Tomoe Narasaki launching, but not quite. And Rei Kawamata, what a season this man is having. He's qualified mid-order in 12th, consistent with semi-finals, and a very interesting climber to watch, part of this big Japanese squad that they always bring to comps. A nice match at the top there. Meiichi Narasaki, the brother of Tomoe. He's a tall man, uses his height sometimes to his advantage, occasionally having moments like this. He was a bit sick early season with a stomach issue, but he is back firing again, and it's good to have him. And he qualified right up near the top of the order. And then Sota Amagasa, he's won gold here before. He's qualified in 3rd for this semi-finals. Hannah, he's a bit hit and miss at the moment. Sometimes really good, and then sometimes missing the mark.
Yeah, but I feel like bouldering nowadays has changed so much since we have such a packed field. Like, it happens that you win and the other comp you will not advance to the semis. So, yeah, learning this is also a big process now.
Although this man doesn't need to learn this because he's got 4 golds and a medal at Sorato and Raku going for number 5. OK, let's talk about temperature first of all, Hannah, because we're in a nice air-conditioned box, but everyone else, including the athletes, are outside. How and why does the heat sort of affect climbers?
So climbing is very friction dependent. So the holes are having friction, and if you sweat a lot, you are more likely to slip off the wall, obviously. And also, it's very hard. Like, the boulders, they can be so much harder if it's just like a difference of 5 degrees even. And now it's so hot. It feels like in Spain, and so, yeah.
It's a bit like Madrid, isn't it? Really, really steamy here. Now, we won't give away the women's finals from last night if you haven't watched it, but safe to say it was a pretty tricky one, and we are looking at our wall here now. So, it's purposely built in the KI gym. There's another wall kind of mirroring it, which is there permanently. It's 31.5 meters long, not the steepest we've seen. 33 degrees in the middle, which is interesting. And Hannah, you know, this has been talked about quite a lot. We're used to much steeper surfaces sometimes, and that can be quite challenging for setters.
Yeah, I mean, it changes every time.
Yeah.
So it's always a new challenge, and we all have to adapt to it, I guess.
It's a bit like a racetrack in Formula One, isn't it? You go to different countries, the walls change, and some people might prefer certain styles and dislike other walls.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right, Levin Strauper comes on from Switzerland, and you were looking into this gentleman. Very early days for him in terms of his comp performances.
Yes. Yes, it is. He's still a youngster, I would say. Look, already going into the start. Not a lot of time on the mats directly starting. I think the young guys are very, very excited. And this is so nice to see.
He's 19, so yes, definitely one of the younger guys on the circuit. And we haven't talked much about the boulders themselves, but boulder number 1 is down on the slabby side of the wall. It's -3 degrees down there. And you reckon sort of maybe a run and jump start, although he's doing it a bit more statically.
I think for sure it can be possible, but this is the way I think it's intended.
And then from here, the hold. This next volume, there's nothing on that.
No, it's super, super flat. You really need to use your feet well. It's like a compression with the feet on those 2 wide volumes. And then you move slowly your hips over your feet to advance to the next better holds. It's more really keeping the tension on the feet and the hips.
Yeah, interesting, because as you can see from that shot, there is no handhold on that one. He's just trying to get his palm involved, as much skin as possible, but yeah, not a lot. And the slabs this weekend have been a little bit hit and miss in terms of the setting. I think they've been a bit too hard, especially for the women's comp last night. So it'll be interesting to see whether the setters have changed things or whether they'll leave them as it is.
Yeah, we have to see. It's a very hard competition. Like, a lot of challenges for the athletes, for sure.
Yeah, and the climbers out now have qualified in last, so Levin just squeaked a spot here. And Sorato will climb last because he qualified first, so the comp changes throughout. He's hooking that right toe really onto the volume.
Yeah, I think the lower you get on the right volume, the better you can move over. So we'll see if you will adjust this maybe a little bit.
Yes, he's got 2 minutes 47. The athletes get more time in semi-finals because they don't preview the routes. And we'll just see a replay of this. So
there you can see the pinch.
Yeah, you immediately were like, I pinched that one the second you read it, which is interesting.
It looks so good, like for the thumb, you know.
It's one of the best holds on that slab, actually. So,
yeah,
yes,
I would say. Going again.
Yeah, up again with 2 minutes 18 on the clock. No points so far with that zone.
Yeah, you really have to put so much pressure on your foot on those like volume slaps in general. And it's a lot about like trusting your feet. Sometimes it feels like it will never stick, but actually it does if you just trust it. It's
yeah, it's easier said than done that. I mean, we were watching Mao Nakamura during semis yesterday, who's one of the only ones to make the women's slab look really quite easy. She just walked across the thing.
Yeah. Mao is an amazing slab climber. Yeah. It's so impressive to see. It's so nice, so beautiful. I also love slabs.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I'm always fascinated by what makes a climber into a good slab climber. Because like overhang physical stuff, crimps, I understand. But with a slab, it just seems like to be so much instinct.
Yes, it is. Oftentimes, I just change my mind while I'm on the wall. And then I have also hard times to remember what I did, actually.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Always surprising yourself.
It's funny you say that, because most climbers are like amazing at remembering exactly what they did, but you sometimes forget up on the wall.
Yes, that's because I'm such an intuitive climber and emotional climber. If something feels good, I go for it. Yeah. It's definitely something I should work on to remember and take the step back, but it's also a strength of mine. So.
I think it's quite refreshing, to be honest, because it's what I think I do that all the time. I get out and someone's like, how did you do it? I have no idea how I did it.
And sometimes it also helps to not get stuck on one specific beta you're trying. So, because there are a lot of different betas. Obviously, we don't climb all the same. And sometimes it helps to open your mind and just follow your instinct, I would say.
That's quite nice to hear, actually, I think. All right, well, Levin's got to follow that instinct pretty quickly if he wants to. He's got 22 seconds to try to get on the scoreboard. This hold has been the problem, and it's a problem again.
Yeah.
I think he's done. 16 seconds to go.
Yeah, the left foot on the volume didn't look so solid. Looks hard to stick this.
Yes, it does, and the wall itself does feel quite warm. It's out of the main sun, it's in the shade, but it just seems to retain heat. And when you put your hand against that wood, you can feel it coming back at you.
You can feel it. You definitely feel it, and it makes your hand sweat even more. So the athletes will make sure to use the fan behind the wall to cool down as good as possible.
When Nikolai Rusev runs onto the stage, the Bulgarian athlete has had a pretty good year. We featured him on the Climbing Club a few times. We did a hotel room tour with him last year and discovered that the man brings rice to China, which was very interesting. Yeah, he brings his own supply of rice. Fair play, sir. But yeah, 35th in Prague recently for boulder, so not the best round last time, but he was 9th in the Seoul World Champ, so more than capable. And he tried that static way. I think you're right, much harder.
Much harder to press there.
That's better, isn't it? So match the feet, and then you've got to hook that right toe in. He's using the edge of the shoe to try to rock the body over, move those hips, as you said.
Solid, yeah. Ooh. There you can see, I think if you really do a good compression on the feet there, you don't even need this volume, the pink volume. So you can really lean over to go to the press to the 10.
Yeah, maybe that's what Levin was doing too much, just trying to use it too much.
On slabs, often it's good to focus on your feet and try to use your feet as your hands rather than trying to grab anything, because that will make you lose the weight off your feet and then you slip. Yeah.
All right, let's watch those feet then. The right is hooking. This is the move he did quickly compared to Levin trying to do it slowly. He doesn't want to use it at all.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It does, doesn't it? Much better. Now, you've got to show the judges that you can't just touch the zone hold, you can't wiggle your hips anymore, you have to actually do a move on it. And it's a complicated one to explain this, but basically every judge for every boulder is aware of the moves you should make to use that zone hold. They're trying to make it clearer. We're in this transition phase where it's perhaps a little difficult sometimes at the moment. But the idea is that you can't just wiggle anymore. You have to actually do something. I love the graining there. What a cool shot that is.
You can really see how much weight he has on this volume.
And how much rubber he loses when he falls off.
Yeah.
So hooking through again. Falling again.
Yeah, even slaps can be super tiring. Also very physical. Those like keeping the tension and going over your feet. You have to keep tension in all your body. So it's surprising sometimes. You can be out of breath after a slap, honestly.
Yeah, and I guess if you're squeezing, everything is tense in your body. That doesn't help with breathing either. So yeah, I get it. So Nikolai quickly back into the position. He's got lots of time left, and he's coming closer and closer to getting some points here. In fact, he's been awarded the zone, so 9.7 on the score for him.
Yeah, I think it's also good, like as an athlete with those change of rules, just climb, do your thing. That's what you're here for. All the rest, the judges care for, your coaches care for, and focus on everything you can control.
Yeah, no, agreed. And the coaches obviously play a big part in this competition as well. They can't help their athletes. They can shout encouragement, but you can't tell them what to do.
Yeah, you can see like as the time's running down, athletes tend to rush the boulders, and especially on slabs you have to be patient. But usually then sometimes you see some last-minute hops on the slabs, because as soon as you just risk and trust your body the most, it's working the best.
Yeah, and that trust is so important on slabs, isn't it? Especially when you feel like you're going backwards, you don't understand why your feet are slipping. Nikolai's beginning to look a little annoyed now. He's got the zone, of course, but not making much progression from that. Checks the clock, 39 seconds left now. And what do you do at this point, Hannah? I mean, I guess it's just trying to push on and unlock it, because he's not far off the top once you got that zone.
Exactly. Like, I really like to fight till the end. I really want to top the boulder, so I stay there. Obvious, if I'm so tired, I would leave the stage like now. If you really see, okay, there's no point anymore, then you go behind, you have some extra time to rest. But I really like to fight till the end.
Yeah, it can be quite hard to drag yourself away from the field. This is Nikolai standing up, grimacing, giving it everything. And the zone was his reward as it stands. So remember, appeals do exist in the sport, so if judges put in appeals either for or against their athletes, that can change their score, but we will let you know if that happens.
Innsbruck is his home. He knows every corner of this venue. Ladies and gentlemen,
Luca Posch comes on. I like the MC's introduction then. He knows every inch of this venue. It must be true.
It's amazing to have a home competition, home World Cup. It's the best feeling.
Yeah, we need to come back to Germany at some point.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I remember going to Munich with that amazing sort of a crisscross arena.
Yeah, in the Olympic Park.
Yes.
That was amazing, exactly. And then we also had the European Championships in 2022.
Yeah.
It was lovely, really.
Yeah, it really was very special, that venue. So, 11th Strauper is on boulder number 2, and boulder number 2 features some of the holds or similar holds we saw in the women's slab yesterday. Lots of no texture in that. And you can see the leaderboard now on the far right. Nikolai Rusev leading the way with that 9.7. Now Luca Posch a little stuck there.
Yeah, doesn't seem so comfortable in this starting position. It's very boxy also. And I think it's better to have the open hips instead of like a drop knee like he did right now, because turning the knee is very hard on this.
Yes, because, yeah, exactly. That right knee twisted with his body facing left, not ideal to go right.
This is better what he does now, yeah.
So, starting. And then Levin Strauper, those are the pink holds we were talking about. The middle section, right through the center of the hold, is the no texture part on some of them.
And he already tried to do the hand flip from going to the start to the second hold and then flip the left hand on the start hold again. I think this is how you should do it.
Okay, so he's getting the idea then.
Yeah, Luca progressing in the boulder. Having a heel hook even.
Oh.
If you could go very froggy.
Super
Can work,
fun.
yeah.
I can't believe he's got his full midsole on both sides pressed in there. That's some flexibility for the man. Interesting. All right, but no zone for him yet. Levin wants a brush.
Yeah, it's so important for those holds to brush them frequently because they are so flat and very friction dependent, especially as the round advances, because the more climbers climb on them, the more slippy they get. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Hannah. When you get 24 athletes touching these holds, it's not the nicest by the end of it. Well, it never seems to bother Sorato.
No,
not this year, anyway.
He's sticky. He got it.
Yes, he is. Now Luca Posch runs back into position, and Levin Strauper begins again. And Luca straight off.
Oh, that's so good.
Could be a zone here for him, couldn't it? On the right, it is.
Yeah. Not even using the foothold there. It looked promising.
It did. We're waiting for the score to update. There it is. So 9.7 jumps him up. Minute 43 on the clock.
For those pink holds, it's so important to stay under them with your whole body because they are so bad. It's like those open slopers, you really want to be under them to move around. But with this high heel, actually it looked good.
Let's see if he adjusts or changes things then. Yeah, Luca's starting to get frustrated, and frustration is kind of the theme over the last couple of days here. There's a lot of low percentage moves that's irritating, isn't it? When you think you're making progress and your foot slips and you're back to the beginning again.
Yeah, and also seeing like that even if you're frustrated because you fail, it doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad result because you saw it. There were not a lot of tops in this competition, so fighting for every point is necessary here.
Yeah.
And not getting drowned by this frustration and stuff.
It's a really good point, and maybe something the men will have learned having watched the women's side of the comp in terms of the setting at the moment. Gianluca back into position. Levin Strauper has got the zone already, needs to unlock the top sequence. The top is just a move away from him.
Yes, that looks so good. Come on. The thumb was missing on it.
So the right thumb needs to come in underneath.
Yeah, I would say you need the thumb for the top hold.
And Luca Bosch going backwards at the moment, gesturing at the hold in frustration. Last chance for Levin here. Can he engage that thumb, as Hannah said? No, not that time. But important points for Levin. Jan-Luca Bosch not getting any, so he's starting boulder 2 without any points on the board. And Tomo Narasaki will be out next for Team Japan. I love that reaction from Levin there. Yeah, you're right, Hannah. He was just trying to get it as a sloper almost.
Yeah, I mean, for the thumb it's also dual text, but still it can help you a lot.
Yeah,
but he was also like going out with his upper body, so that made it even harder to stick the top hold. You really want to be under it, as I said before, like also for the top.
That's something for him to learn at Nikolai Rusev's turn on this. And the athletes don't get to see each other's attempts, so they're kept in an isolation zone, so they start it fully fresh. Tomoa up into position. His brother qualified much higher up the order this time. Tomoa bumps that right foot. He is using the very top left of the edge. Launches into the 10.
And there's the drop knee. What I thought, but it's so boxy. Wow.
And now he tries to go out of it, tries to flick his body over to the right.
I think Levin was climbing very smart on this one.
Yeah, I agree. He saw that sequence very quickly. Let's see a replay of Nikolai's first go. See a big drop knee, rotating that knee all the way down towards the mat. High above his head, and then he tried this sort of jump up press move like that. Not quite. So Tomoa back underway on the left-hand side. He had a great start to the season in Kochau, getting 4th just outside of the podium, and then he's gone a bit backwards since there. 15th in Bern, 21st in Madrid, 15th in Prague. So he's consistent, but he would expect to make more finals, I think.
Yeah. It's hard nowadays, I would say. Like, making semis is already something to celebrate, I would say.
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? I mean, look, we mentioned earlier, Mejdi Schaub not making semi-finals today. It just shows the margin's tiny.
It happens to everyone.
Yeah. I think it's like a rite of passage. You've got to have one you don't make.
Yeah.
Like, just tick the box. But Tomoa is doing really well here.
Yeah.
Now, the bottom right of the final hold isn't blocked.
So that's where they want to get to. Kind of needs to put his feet high.
Ideally, I think you want your left foot on the black jib.
It seems like he doesn't feel comfortable pressing with the left hand on the very flat volume, so he uses a screw hold. Wow.
Well, for the left hand, yeah, you're right. And he's kind of weird because it's not restful, but he's in a position where he can probably stay for quite a while.
Yeah, definitely. But at one point, it will not get better, so... But it seems so close, no way.
See, if he does that, if you jump off the right foot, it'll be a huge barn door, even if you get the good part of that hold.
And it's not that juggy still. Like, it's not a jug that you would just catch,
No, absolutely.
I guess.
Loving these shots of the eyes, focusing in on the next holds. And a press up for Tomoa after that. He's come closest, and a 9.9 is his current score, so just minus 0.1 for the failed attempts to the zone. Good footwork to get across into this position, and it was bringing his left toe up, which he struggled with that time. So Nikolai Rusev is still resting. Tomoa chilling as well. There's Nikolai.
Yeah, rest in this heat is also so important to lower the heart rate, because I feel like the hotter it is, the more your heart is racing, and to calm the nerves.
Yeah, I think we saw that a bit in the women's semi-finals. A lot of running yesterday, and you could see really out-of-breath, tired athletes at the end of that one.
He really needs to lean on the right side to do the press up. It's not so easy.
Yeah, he seems to be really locked into this idea of sort of jumping into the press position.
Yeah, and he's very much on the left side also, and the 10 is turned that you really need to be on the right side to actually be able to use the hold.
Tomoa is doing something different. He's trying to push off with both arms here. And now he goes back to the right foot. Nikolai leaves in the background, 16 seconds to go. Come on, Tomoa. He's trying to figure something out here. Dying seconds of his round, though. It's not going to happen. Tricky for Tomoa, but a quick zone will leave him in a good position coming into the next few boulders. Loving that man's hat.
Was it a map of Innsbruck?
I don't know, to be honest. I couldn't see it quickly enough. Probably. It's one of those things you get in hotels, don't you, that you never actually look at.
You have your phone.
Yes, exactly. There's Google Maps, for goodness sake. Now, the crowd are starting to come in to our arena. The floor was sprayed with water. There are fans dispersing watery cool air around, but it's still a brave thing to go and watch this comp today. And this gentleman, Benjamin Vargas, great to see him into the semi-finals. He's shared the commentary box with me more than once. And will be a big cheer from South America watchers. He was a long way off semis throughout this season, so this is a big improvement for him.
Yes, it is.
And then, Hannah, we get to see boulder number 3, which is on the steepest part of the wall. Jan-Luca's close. Yeah, so a difference of style as we come into number 3.
Yeah, it is. So we will see it later, I think.
Yeah, big yellow hold.
Levin was already starting it, but didn't quite get the second hold right.
Yeah, there we can see it on M3 on the middle of your screen, top middle.
Yeah. It's very slopey pockets with thumb screw, so you can actually pinch them. But it really requires a lot of shoulder power and shoulder engagement to actually stick them, because you really need to arrive high on them. Not so many footholds to use, so a pure power boulder.
All right, so he's going to have to unleash something. Benjamin, meanwhile, has got the right drop knee, which we know is a bit trickier. Yeah, you have to flick it around. Maybe it helps with the starting position to make the match, but then after, you've got to change.
But he seemed more comfortable in this position, so...
Toes smearing against that white volume as well.
Yeah, Luca on the zone again.
He's got a foot up as well.
Yeah, he does it. Yeah.
Looks like going as slow as possible to that last hold as the case somehow.
Definitely. I think the longer you're just on this 10 holds, the worse it gets. So you're really fighting for your life when you go there.
Yeah, absolutely. He touched it, fell down. We see the replay here. Oh, it was not bad. It was close. It's always difficult in slow motion. It looks like they're there forever, and in reality, it's just like a touch and fall. But
it's always heartbreaking to fall on the top holds, but it's a very tricky move.
So Benjamin back into position, rotates that right foot through better than before now. And this is where he was struggling. And he's also wanting to really use that handhold.
Exactly.
See if he can discover some friction. Now, Hannah, you've been in this position in Innsbruck quite a lot. So just tell us about the sort of environment here, because it's a commercial gym most of the time.
I really love it here. Like, the Innsbruck World Cup always has been one of my favorites. And yeah, like, the people celebrate the sport differently.
Let's watch this. Look at this. Can it be?
They will celebrate him too.
That was the slowness, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That was so controlled, like, very solid.
That was
no problem for Jan-Luca.
And he jumps to the top of the leaderboard, 24.8. So yeah, a special place to be, quite unique. And being in a gym, I guess, you know, you must come here quite a lot to train, so it must feel quite familiar. Yeah,
I spend a lot of summers here to train, and you always find your friends here from all the different nations, countries. It's amazing. Like, I feel like one of the best places for sure to train for competitions, World Cups. And also the people that are here that watch the competition know so much about climbing. They love it. I think they are all obsessed with climbing. Yeah. So this you can really feel as an athlete on this mat.
I think you're right. You can feel it from the audience. They know what's going on. They know when to be sort of happy and disappointed. So it's a cool environment to be in. Benjamin is making progress here. Yeah. He's got that foothold as a handhold.
Moving well around those volumes. Good flexibility for him.
He brings that right heel up to try to make the move away, but there's less rubber, and therefore it's a little harder to stand up. Now pushing down. A bit stuck at the moment. Yeah, he's back and forth on this white volley. He wants to drag
standing
that
up.
With 2 seconds, yeah, he didn't have a lot of time. I'm surprised he didn't go for the pop a bit earlier on. I think maybe he wasn't aware that the clock was ticking, although there is one on the left of him.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to stress when you're in this position. You can get a lot of points even if you have only 10 seconds on, but rushing is the worst thing to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Samuel Richard runs on, and we have a special feature with this man coming on Sunday, I think, so Monday's show, where we, myself and my cameraman, spent time with him and his cameraman, because he has a vlog on YouTube, which is really good, great content. So we went behind the scenes of how Samuel shoots that. So make sure you subscribe to the World Climbing Club so you don't miss it. But Samuel straight away was like, what? There.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know. And Timot will be on the
He's
pinch
from
problem.
France.
True.
He will move well over the volumes at least. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think he can do it.
It's part of your job, Hannah. Whatever you say, they will do the opposite, I'm afraid. Big move up for Nikolai Rusev. He makes progress towards the zone.
Yeah. Moving well on those powerful moves. He's having a good heel there. That's so smart.
Now, we talked about what you do on this sequence. We think sort of it's not a good enough hold to really grab like he was trying. We think it's just sort of a tap and go, perhaps.
Yeah. So I think you still need to go there with the left hand and control it, and then a fast tack with the right hand and then direct to the top. We'll see.
I like the tack. That's
Tack.
So let's have a replay of this. So I think he was just trying to do a bit too much with it again, because you'd have to match.
Yeah.
He is on the top, so he's got 3 zones, 29.6. Jan-Luca Posch got the second top, and he's a boulder behind, so he will jump up if he gets the zone when he comes on. This is a replay of Timot.
He's in the same position as we have seen before, like very on the left, so would be better to go on the right.
So Samuel starts to creep. The Pink Panthers on in the background, very
That
cool.
looks good, come on. Yeah, nice.
Such trust in that right leg.
Exactly, such good footwork and trying to feel stable at least.
He's told me that he really, slabs are something he enjoys doing, he's good at doing, so you'd expect him to do well at this.
And let's see. Wow, direct jump. I mean, maybe that's the thing to do, huh?
Yeah, because Timot was back and forth with left or right foot. Samuel just committed to the right foot and then just squeezed the last hold.
Yeah, for those tops, there are so many versions how you could possibly do it that you sometimes start to hesitate. And sometimes it's just going for it.
Yeah, he fully went for it. He's not short of confidence, is Sam.
No. Yeah, it's the attitude.
Yes.
You need the good attitude.
I think it's
top boulders.
something that comes with youth a little bit of that one. So Timot rotates around, he slides again.
Slipping on the dual tags. The heel hook again here. Wow, that's so physical.
Yeah, it makes me go a bit cold when I watch you guys do that one. That's your knee looks at a really bad angle. This was Samuel's top, a little pounce in a match. That's a good start from him.
Yeah, and you can see it's like not an in-cut jug, but if you really get it good, if you're high enough, you have your right foot on the wall to stop the open door, it works well.
And he matched with on the no texture bit with the left hand.
Like pressing against it.
And you saw it in the slow-mo sliding a little bit, but his right hand was so locked in, it didn't really matter.
Super strong. Good start for him.
It is. So with 24.7 in real terms, he will be ahead coming into boulder 2 if he gets that zone. Tomoe Narasaki has a bit of work to do here. Remember, only 8 athletes move forward to the final. So his foot kept slipping off this hold. This is where it went wrong for him.
Yeah, this boulder is very physical, but it's especially a lot about positioning your body well. Wow.
So 27 seconds left. And Tomoe gone a little early here. That zone enough for him. And we saw that in the women's finals, athletes just bailing before the end because, there's a point where the boulder's too hard and you save a bit of skin, save a bit of time. Nikolai, though, climbed right to the very end. He leaves. So a top and 2 zones in that round. Good stuff. And then 80 Bark will be out next for Israel. That's the crowd you were talking about. I would imagine the cameraman said, listen, just cheer for a second. We're going to film you. Make sure you look enthusiastic. So there is Eddie Bark. He was doing very well in Madrid.
Yeah.
And he well, so...
It was Bern, exactly. Such a strong performance.
He's trying to figure out the starting sequence of this hold. And Jan-Luca Posch is on boulder number 3, and boulder number 4 is in action as well. And again, a different style. You can just see a bit of that as Levin launches across. A lâché swing move. It's an interesting boulder, this, because we're pretty sure that you end up standing on the starting hold to finish it off.
Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, you would for sure like to go straight up, but I'm not sure if a cheat is possible there. No. The holds are so bad. So, yeah, it's a lâché going from one side and then back to the other.
And you can see that on M4, top right of your screen. So this is the lâché, the swing.
On the sparkly holds.
Oh, one of those falls. We saw a lot of that yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, those boulders require so much commitment, and either you fail or you stick it. And if you fail with a lot of commitment, there are some very spectacular falls, definitely.
Well, I think the audience worry about it more than you climbers. You don't seem to have any sense of self-preservation.
I always cover my eyes. Like, when I see this, I'm always like, oh, that's worse than a horror movie. Like,
but when you're on the mats, are you thinking about any of that, or do you not care?
I don't care at all.
Okay.
There's no fear at all. My mind is just on like, okay, let's go top the boulder.
It's a very cool attitude.
But for training, I'm sometimes afraid. Look, this is what I thought, and I think that's the intended beta. But if you find this hidden heel hook like Nikolai did, I think it makes it easier. Wow, that was so good. Just the right hand slip.
Yeah, he's getting much closer. And the beta break we were talking about was off the that hold he's brushing on your mainstream, upright and then straight. We don't think it's possible, but it looks kind of tempting. Look how close he was, that right hand. He's holding on.
But those falls you sometimes feel the day after. Your neck is stiff, your back.
It's almost like a whiplash injury, isn't it? When you sort of hit the mats that hard.
This is something common to happen, actually. But the mats are soft.
Yeah, they're good here.
Fine.
There's a couple of venues where they're less soft. I won't mention names.
Yeah, it's crazy. Where you actually bounce when you fall.
Yeah. I think here is a better quality of mats for me, anyway. Levin lâchéing again.
Wow.
He reels it in this time. Wow.
Wow, impressive.
That is a spectacular boulder. And then back to the starting hold. 2 moves to go then. There's a big wide pinch on the next half moon sparkly hold. He's a bit low.
That's good. A bit higher for the good hold.
Could be in here. It's a good hold, the last one.
And commitment. Solid. Very controlled.
What a cool way to finish a round, hey? Levin Strauper jumps to the top spot, 34.4. He leads the way at the moment. This move is spectacular. Look at that redirect.
And the second hold, where you pedal on, it's so flat. It's not good at all.
Yeah. And the campus up. Look at that. Very cool.
One-up swing.
I love how he let his legs go. He wasn't trying to fight it and then pulled them back. And then that final hold is very good. If you're in control coming to it, I don't think you should drop it.
No.
Good work, sir. So 34.4 is our current highest score. A long way to go, though, of course. Sorato, Colin and Sotter will finish things off. And he's looking a bit confused, is Benjamin there, doesn't know what to do.
He has the right beta. He just needs to really, believe in it.
Yeah, maybe it's that. That belief is sometimes quite hard to trust in yourself, isn't it?
Sometimes I'm working on a move which I feel like is impossible multiple times, and then just a coach has to say, go with attitude, and then you directly do it. It's mental, because you can see.
Yeah, it's working for him now, but 9 seconds. He's going to have to launch if he's going to get this in time. I don't think he is.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I think he knew the time was done. But that's Oh, no, no. Yeah, that score not quite been updated. There it is.
Yeah.
So a zone for him now.
That was a clear zone.
So the audience has started to fill this arena. They are sticking to the shady parts of it, which is down by the lead wall and right at the front. So then if you brave the middle, you should bring an umbrella or a cap. There's a nice athlete area, though, on the outdoor wall here of the gym, which is at the very back, which seems like a really cool place to watch a competition, like a little exclusive club of just athletes.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice because there's also a roof, right? And
shade, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's always nice also to watch with all your friends, chat about the boulders.
Yeah. Nikolai launches across, and Sam Avazu is in action down on boulder number 1. And Samuel Richard, after that top, he's in a really good position, right, Hannah?
That's good take.
Tried to bring the heel up. Sam is creeping over. He was 4th in Prague, so close to a podium, but not quite. He had nails briefly, still there are the nails in. Why do women seem to do that more than men?
Well,
I know that's an impossible question, but you guys seem to like to put your nails on every single volume.
yeah. I mean, I have no explanation for this. I think males sometimes have in their mind, we cannot use our knee, we cannot use the nails, we cannot match. It's also a bit like people tend to say matching is like a, wait, let's see.
Yeah, let's watch Sam here, because he's in. Was that a flash?
Good.
It was very quick, wasn't it?
It was
9.9.
So maybe it was just the start
Yeah.
that she missed. So solid.
Unfair
Another
attempt.
French to top this lap. Yeah.
The stereotype works. I think just women are better at suffering. I think that's what it is. Like you're braver humans, because putting your nails behind those volumes, for me, it makes me go cold every time I watch you do it.
For sure, we also have like a bit smaller hands and fingers, so we can also crimp smaller holes a little bit better, but yeah.
It's different
We can
stance.
suffer better.
Yeah, I think it's that. And so when you watch someone like Annie, who uses all the screw holes, it's just wild. I don't know how you're a setter.
And
in that situation.
she keeps composure. Like she's like doing it, and
Yeah, she's very different. Sam celebrating on top. That was a good, quick top for him. Will leave himself in a good position coming into the final 3. So the boulders 1 and 4 have been done. Samuel on the tricky first moves of that boulder. I want to talk about a brand actually very briefly, because Suction Hands make the tape that's on Samuel's shoulder, and I wanted to shout them out because they're in China for the first couple of competitions, and we're giving goodie bags to every single athlete, full of tape, full of chalk, all of their own expense. I just thought it was an amazing, and I sat and had a beer with the gentleman who owns the company, and I just think it's a cool thing to talk about.
yeah, it's so nice.
Oh, look, he's into the 10.
Yeah, he got it.
So the next part we watched Levin do fairly simple, but he's going for a big move.
I think there also a difference of size matters how you can solve it. I think if you're a bit taller, you can definitely do it more static. If you are a bit smaller, you need to do it more dynamic.
But he's quite tall, so I wonder if he maybe changes this a little bit. Let's see how close he came. Oh, it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Wow. I think just a tiny centimeter would have changed it. Wow.
Yeah. Interesting. Two different top possibilities there. As Levin's very slow, kind of bumping up into the pinch gradually and then statically coming into that final hold. And there's Nikolai's way, which is to launch into it. Here's the lâché.
He learned it so well.
Yeah.
That was such a solid execution of the jump now.
But 24 seconds, this might be his last chance, and this is a tricky one to get right, and he misses the foot, I think.
Yes, he does.
16 seconds. I think he knows this is going to be very tight if he manages this. Surely not. 8 seconds, no.
That's not enough time.
It's not, and he knows. He heard the beeps on the side time.
Heartbreaking.
So, with a score of 38.9, he leads the way, but 4 zones, I'd expect that to be beaten here today. We never know with these comps, especially with the semi-finals. Sometimes athletes can come out early, have fresher boulders, fresher holds, and do really well.
Exactly. Honestly, the second round means another chance, another competition, and everything can change.
Yeah, the slate is clean, isn't it? Well, another local out onto the stage, Timo Uznik.
Also one of the younger athletes in this field.
Yeah, he'll be enjoying climbing in front of his home crowd. He's only 20, although he's been competing for quite a while on the world climbing circuit since 2020, mainly for the junior stuff. Heidi Bach is very close here.
Wow, so solid.
Amazing.
Such good grip strength, you can see. Wow, solid.
Yeah, was that a flash? We'll wait and see what this
That must
is.
be a flash, yeah. If you still have a 4 on the time and you leave the mats, now he has a lot of extra time to rest, which is good before the next very powerful boulder.
And when you're resting, personally, when you say resting, I mean, I know it sounds obvious, but do you just sit there and just sit still, or what do? Are you actively moving?
It depends on my nerves and how exhausted I am. Like if I'm super exhausted, I can only sit. Try to get my breath like slow again, because it's usually very, very fast, and try to cool down. But sometimes, like when I'm having a run and I'm pretty good in the rounds, I go back and I'm just so psyched, so I kind of have to move a little. So it depends on the situation, I would say, and also on the person.
I can imagine you walking back and forth in isolation,
Yeah.
like not being able to keep still.
Dancing with the music, something like this.
Nice. See, next time you're in semi-finals and finals, I'm now going to be thinking about you dancing backstage. This is great.
Hopefully,
love these little. Timo cleaning up the beginning of the hold. Jan-Luca Posch is on the launch, and then Benjamin Vargas is on the power boulder. And we have a new feature at this comp where the athletes are highlighted on the right-hand side of the scoreboard, so you can see who's climbing, which is very helpful for me anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Timo is pinching the top of the white volumes, now gets the right foot in, and he's got to start creeping over towards the right-hand side. Will he trust the slope? But no, he's going to the foot as well.
Also, like very tense on the upper body here, where it's more about the feet again.
Luca.
Oh!
He's wanting to stop there, isn't he?
Definitely looks possible. I think the route setters were not expecting this.
There's that foot in the middle, which is used later, but perhaps you'd be like, maybe that's the way.
Just to stop at it, like to stop the swing. But then you still have to compass the rest.
Yeah, so he's got to re-get that energy if he stops. He goes again on the top right of your screen, his feet coming into the other shot, and he's still doing that, isn't he? Yeah, we're heading over to Chile, Benjamin's home country, end of the season. Is that, yeah. I've been to Chile, but as a very small kid, so I'm quite excited to go back.
There we can see. Ah, so close. Yeah, the Youth Olympic Games, they have been in Argentina, so also South America, and that was amazing. The crowd was amazing. I loved it. I think my favorite venue ever.
I've never been to Argentina. I'm very jealous. Yeah, it's nice for coming into South America. We were in Curitiba in Brazil last year, and Chile in this year, Santiago, Chile. So a minute to go here. Flash for Heidi Bach on the screen, as you can see. Back to the lâcher on boulder 4 for Jan-Luca Posch. Progress. Now he's stopped trying to stop on that orange one.
It looks so close, yeah. He should stick to this better now. He still has one attempt, I think.
I agree. 34 seconds. Timo not making progress. Benjamin neither. Jan-Luca with a big fall. shakes his head. 23 seconds.
He can still get the zone. Like, that's definitely possible.
Absolutely. Well, we're watching the replay, but watch his actual attempt, top right as well. That's the nasty fall. And then off he goes. That's so much better, but no. Oh. You heard his scream of frustration there.
Yeah, I think he just missed the hold on the second big volume. It was on the right of it.
And with a 24.8 and down to 6, I don't think that's going to be enough for Jan-Luca Posch, which is a shame for him. He's had a good season and would have liked to have performed here.
In front of the home crowd, for
Exactly.
sure. But topping in front of the home crowd in this competition is already something,
Yeah.
I think.
Keita Dohei comes on for Japan. He will test his footwork. Sam Avizu and Samuel Richard are side by side. And then down at the end, we have Tomoa Narasaki finishing off his comp. And he's down in 7th as Tomoa, so he needs a top. This is a very Tomoa boulder, isn't it?
Definitely, definitely. It should suit him well.
Yeah.
And Sam Avizu, super controlled, very solid.
That's 2 slabby kind of boulders in a row for Sam Avizu. And Samuel Richard looked good on the power boulder as well before he fell. And Tomoa Narasaki. So we are left with 3 climbers. Keita looks good on his feet at the moment as he starts to go right on boulder 1. Let's watch a replay of the top for Sam.
That was so solid.
Love the toe there as well.
Yeah.
He's got strong legs, does Sam Avizu. Like,
Yeah,
I've seen it a
yeah.
few times. Like, he's
Yeah.
very good at those toe and heel hooks.
I mean, also on this lap, like standing up from being in this frog position, it's requiring a lot of like leg strength.
Yeah. Oh, I like this. He's trying to get the left foot on. He's
Ooh.
nearly succeeded. It's funny, I was convinced it was a left foot jump, but I think I'm being proved wrong.
Yeah.
That one.
Maybe this is also something like once you're on the mat and you observe the boulder, you think for sure the left foot, but then when you're in it and it doesn't feel comfortable or right, you change your mind. But then you really have to change it and go for it, still commit 100%. Sam now sticking the thumbs. Yeah, come on.
Oh, Sam.
Wow.
Oh, that lat muscle is so
That's-
engaged there.
Yeah. Wow.
Good stuff from Samuel. Tomoa is taking quite a long rest on the right.
I think if Sam would now change the left hand to the undercling, it would be easier to stick it.
Keita trying to, I don't know, what is it? He's kind of leaving rubber behind for where he's going to stand, which is interesting. Oh, I wanted to see if he was going to hit the mark.
Yeah.
Oh, Tomoa's into the zone. Okay, so Tomoa with the second half of the boulder to go. Will he go slowly? Will he go quickly? He's going to go quickly.
Yeah. Oh, he overpowered the top.
He almost jumped past it, didn't he? Keita trying to do this move again, get that left foot onto the jib beneath him.
But it looks like that he can actually press on this left volume with the left hand, but yes. Wow.
I'm surprised he's not taking a chalk bag up with him. Because he was trying to dry the sweat off.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to sometimes chalk up, but... Let's watch Tomoa then. We saw it on the small screen. Nice work to the zone, decided to go quickly. Let's see how far off he was. Kind of going away from the wall a bit.
Yeah. Back here on the zone.
So he's going to try it again. A little skip, yes, from Tomoa. Well, he really needed a top there. That will move him up into second place with a 44.9. But again, it's shaky from Tomoa in terms of the top 8. Nervous wait for him. I love the adjustment he made.
Yes.
Super smooth from him. It was a Tomoa boulder that Tomoa executed beautifully. Look at this, the little flick up.
It must be good to end the competition like this.
Yeah, and for the crowd as well, they love that little boost, you know, to give you undulations throughout the semi-finals.
Yeah. So we'll see if it's enough for the finals.
Samuel will say goodbye, Keita as well. We change, we rotate through, and we're coming up towards athlete number 11, and Ravianto Ramadan will come on from Indonesia. And if you guys haven't seen the, I edited an Athlete of the Week video from Prague, and it's gone absolutely crazy on YouTube. There is such a massive amount of climbers in Indonesia who are so psyched on watching their athletes do well. Very exciting. But Ravianto is more of a lead climber in terms of his sort of success, but this year he's really been doing both, so he's trying to become this all-round athlete.
I think in Indonesia they also build up a good training center now, a very more like modern training center, because we had the World Cup there in 2022, and it was still very old, kind of old school, but now I think it's pretty good.
I haven't seen this new facility, so I'd like.
I only saw pictures, so but it looks very, very good.
Is it in the same camp as the speed climbing?
I think yes.
Okay.
I think yes.
Lady Bark is trying to camp, has changed his mind. Benjamin Vargas launches on the top right. And Ravianto begins his boulder journey on the far left. Yeah, I've heard so many things about that speed climbing facility, and I've never been allowed to go there yet.
Yeah.
So one day I'm going to go. I want to see the secret.
The athletes live there also, I think.
They do, yeah,
right?
in a hotel. It is quite strict as well with the rules, from what I understand. Timo up towards the 10. We know going slowly at the top here is important. Looks like he's going to pop for it though, and does slip as he goes.
The swing. Oh, that's a stop.
Without the foot as well.
That was, oh, the foot made him slip actually.
I love the speed he managed to find with the leg flick. Here, this, so much pace generated from that movement. Lady Bark is close, isn't he?
He is. He's a very powerful climber. You can see how good he pinches this.
Wow.
Look, he's controlling it completely. And now,
That's a very strong pinch, as you were saying. Like, to make that is a slopey hold. It's sweaty out there.
yeah, I think also now, since it's so bad, you really need to like pinch everything out of it.
I think he was trying hard from that replay.
He was.
Big scream.
Hopefully he rests well now.
Yeah. And that's the top. Close.
So close.
Ravianto is doing what I was talking about, chalking up in that position, just getting himself ready for this next move. Fairly comfortable. That right arm will start to burn out, but I think he can stay there for a while. Oh, Benjamin nearly stopped again on M4, but not quite. Ravianto's now having chalked up. Oh, Timo as well is close. It's all action right now. Oh, Timo falls. Yeah, Ravianto, the problem is that I think sometimes the longer you spend on the boulder, the more time you have to think about it. I'm not sure he quite knows what to do now.
Overthinking in a boulder is not good, definitely. But you also want to not lose attempts if you already advanced to a hard point. Like it's not that easy to get the zone, so you don't want to do it again. You really want to do it in the good attempt.
And when you've committed this amount of time to a boulder as well, you need it to pay off.
Exactly.
It's going to go for a spring. A bit of a sort of a wild hope, that one, I think. So he's going to have to sit and have a little think about that final section. Sam Abazu leads the way with that 49.9 with boulders in hand. Benjamin is getting such huge support here. He's fully committing to stopping on that hold.
Yeah, that's the problem. Once something like this works, you try it again and again, even if something else would maybe be easier, but you made it work. So it's not. It's you have so many decisions to take.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, I'm an indecisive person in life, and I think it would really get to me out there because, as you say, you have to decide on the beat and you have to decide when to change the beater as well if it's not working.
Exactly.
Eddie Bach really trying hard again. This was the
So strong.
pinch he got before.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm squeezing every part of my body for him here. One move off the top.
If he can, yeah. This hold is so bad, the top hold. He was really going there well, like keeping the toe as long as possible is, I think, the key now there.
Yeah, it's a bad pocket, that.
Yeah, it's very slopey, and there's those holds, they don't have good friction, honestly.
Oh, Benjamin close. So Benjamin Vargas is going to finish down in 11th, so no finals for him. A zone on boulder 2, his highlight there. The zones on the rest of the 3, and we hit the halfway mark. Ray Kawamata will be out next. Let's see a replay of Ravianto. That was the closest he came. One hand tickling the last hold, but not quite getting it. And then Timo, he came close a few times. Needed to do it a bit slower, perhaps. Rock out more on the right foot. Ray Kawamata is announced, but we're looking here. He's got that bang on his left eye. And Keita is next to him. And then Sam Avazu trying to get 3 out of 3. And then Samuel Richard finishing things off. Samuel Richard down in 5th with a 34.7, so another one who might need a top here. Super, look at that for football.
No hands. To roll over.
Pure belief in the rubber of that right foot.
So good.
This is his flash attempt as well.
Oh.
Keita got it done.
Yeah. Fast work on this one.
Yeah, we'll show a replay of that in a second. Let's stick with Ray on your main screen. Easy up with the right foot. Is he going to flash this thing? A bit messy as he stood up. But super good first go there.
The first part doesn't seem to bother him too much, so...
Samuel's into the zone, top right.
Easy.
Here's the second big move. Oof. I think the setters intended it to be like that. So Levin's method, kind of breaking the beater, perhaps.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, because if you have such a big jug as a top hold, it's usually a huge jump, and then you catch it. You actually never do like a static move to a jug as a top.
So true.
So yeah, that was a very smart attempt.
Yeah, no one else has tried it apart from Levin yet. Sam Avazu makes progress. He hits the zone. Into the pinch, keeps his weight underneath and slips. And Keita goes again. So Ray goes again, not quite.
Yeah, and Sam was trying to use the heel from the blocking hold under the very yellow hold. But I think the toe hook is still better.
Samuel, I'll have another chance at this top. Drops down, got to be accurate here. He's trying to do a lot there with that movement. He landed kind of quite straight on underneath the pinch and then couldn't flick out of it. Let's watch a replay of the flash. It happened so quickly we didn't see it on the screen. Let's see how he did this.
Easy.
Flip with that left hand. Super smooth there. Now, what does he do with his feet? That's the question. There goes the armbar press. Wow. There we go. Do it
So solid, so solid. Also on the 10, he was really taking the time to go under the hold and then on the right side, taking off the right foot from this little hold. That was very, very good body work there.
Yeah, no drama there at all.
Sam so solid on the first part of this boulder.
Yeah, it's this second half of it. It's got him twice. Third time lucky, perhaps. No, again, no. Ray is another one who looks very solid down low, although that was a less good go. And suddenly we have only a minute left and the pressure is on. Samuel is sitting in second with a 44.6, but missing the zone on boulder 3 might come back to haunt him here a bit. Keep an eye on Ray, top left, and then Sam Avazu begins again.
He finds the heel hook. Very good.
It seems to just fit for some body types, that one.
Yeah.
Now he wants to keep his weight underneath that left hand.
Wow, try still the heel, it sticks.
So much flexibility
Let's
there.
go. The thing is, if you have the toe hook on the left undercling side pull, you can keep it longer for going to the top. Ah, Sam on the top.
8 seconds to go as well.
That's the best feeling.
You had one of those, didn't you?
Yeah, the buzzer beater.
Yes.
It's so good.
Was that in finals here in Innsbruck?
I think no. I think that was more like in semis.
Okay, I just remember you just getting it. That was awesome from Sam. Look at that, helicoptering around with the legs. Made sure of the control for the judges.
And I love the faces.
He's got to be careful with control, but I think he's proven enough there with that. I occasionally get coaches messaging me being like, you know, when an athlete sometimes like hammers on a hold without matching a hold, you know, and obviously they're in control, but technically they're not. Got to watch it.
Must be so stressful as a coach in this situation. You're just like, okay.
Stressful for me. I hate pre-celebration. I'm like, finish it, then celebrate.
Exactly.
Jack McDougall then, his semi-final underway.
In the frog position. Ah.
He's a tall man, is Jack. He's over 6 foot tall. And that sometimes... Ooh.
Yeah, then it's sometimes harder to actually fit into the box and then move out of this box. It's something you really need to practice before those competitions because it happens everywhere, and you have some advantage if you are taller. Definitely, you can break beta and stuff like that, but you also still have to fit in the boxes.
Yeah, so you'll have to figure that. Eddie Bach is on a roll here.
Yeah, really having a good comp here.
Yes, he is. Let's see if he can get this final quarter move.
Oh. He wanted to stop on this, I think.
Big ask with that left-hand pinch. It's not that good. Yeah, we'll see if he changes his mind on that one.
Wow.
Quite for Timo as well, bit of a shake of his head.
It's kind of like a power exercise actually already to like get those slopers and trying to catch the swing.
Yeah, and in this heat, it doesn't help.
No.
So Jack McDougall checks the climb, checks the clock. Sam Avazu leading the way, 59.8, and in 8th is Jan-Luca Posch, who I think will be pushed out fairly soon. In fact, I don't think anyone is safe yet. Ravianto makes sure of that right foot, crosses into the 10, nice from him. He's already got to that zone before.
Yeah, you wanted to go fast to the top, I think.
Keep an eye on top right. Will he stop? Will he move through it?
Wow, left. I think that's also possible, but quite complex to go left and left hand again.
So left and then the left bump. Close, so 2 different methods on the top. He'll have to pick one of them in a minute with a minute 45 to go, and he wants the very top of this brushed.
Yeah, and this is the thing. Sometimes also you decide for one bit and your body is still doing something different when you're there. Like, I don't know how this happens, but it sometimes happens, and that's like, I actually wanted to try something different, but my body decided different.
It's kind of learned, isn't it? It's in your muscle memory, so you've got to sort of do the opposite of what sometimes you want your body to do, which is to remember a move. That's interesting the way you describe that. I've never thought of that. I'm going to blame my body for every climbing mistake from now on.
My body decided that way. It's like, I wanted to do it different.
Exactly. I could have climbed 9A, however. Jack nearly slips there. Now he's got the right foot on. Presses away from the starting position. He's going to stick nails in behind for a moment anyway. Eddie Bach has another chance.
Come on. Wow. He has one more go.
Skin frustrations there. And he knows there's not a lot of time here to rest and get the boulder done. So it's slipping away from him a bit, Timo Uznik. Jack McDougall has gone. Eddie Bach will have one more go at this then. Smooth to the 10. Is he going to go left, left?
Oh, no.
Another beater change at the top. Trying to skip that middle pinch.
But missed the foot on the left.
Yeah, 44.8. We'll have to see. He's in third at the moment here. So this was the top section, fully missing it that time, but actually missing a foot before he could march.
Even without the foot, he was already quite close to the top hold. I think he did.
Max walks out. Yeah, he said he was feeling a little bit tired in Prague, so hopefully he's had a rest between these comps.
I mean, it's fair. All the back-to-back competitions are so tiring, physically but also mentally. As I said, there are a lot of decisions to take, all the comps. So after you're also tired, like mentally, a lot of stress.
Yeah, and presumably
emotions.
you need to train as well between the rounds somehow.
Well, competitions are training in this season, I would say. If you only have competitions, they are your training.
That's true.
So yeah, just trying to not lose your shape, basically.
Yeah, okay.
Look, easy work here.
It's going to be a flash, isn't it? Flips the feet.
Easy.
Very nice, Ray Kawamata. So that will help his 9.9. So it was almost a flash to the zone on the first one and a flash on boulder 2. Boulder 2 seemingly doable here. 4 people now who have got that done. 5 people, sorry.
Yeah, I think this is the boulder to top, definitely, in the round.
I love how a semi-final is a bit like a sort of a movie or something. We start off and we don't quite know how it's going to develop, and then in the middle part we're like, okay, we've got the plot now.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
I've clearly done too many competitions of seeing movies of this. Sam Avezou not quite getting the swing. Max is going backwards into the 10, sticks it. MC calling him Max the Future, that's his Instagram tag. He's going to go for the right foot jump.
Let's go. Yeah.
That kind of pouncy move at the end is very Max.
It is. Good start for him.
Yeah. Cool, so Max is underway with a quick send, a flash of boulder 2 as well. We stick with 3 and 4. Sam Avezou would love another top here. I think if he got one, that'd be pretty likely to get into finals at that point. Clearly the Brits and the French are collaborating on the star face stickers.
Yeah, it looks like, right?
Yeah. As Oriane had them. I think it's always the Brits and the French.
A bit of glitter, a bit of stars.
Yeah. We're dressed up like that in the commentary box. You just can't see if you're at home. We're wearing full sparkles here. There's Gaita Dohai. He's having a good round so far. He's in 6th. He got that top on 2. Would like a zone here as well. This is pretty hard, boulder 3 so far.
Oh, direct to the under.
Let's watch Sam Avezou as well. He's had some tricky stuff on this. Oh, that's the big fall. That's the problem, isn't it? That's why we're seeing these falls. Once you've got it, it's the almost catching it and then being ripped off it that tends to flick you onto your face.
and I feel like your body is still in the movement, so then you fall face forward and onto the mats.
Yes, we will hopefully only show you replays if an athlete is okay, don't worry. But they I mean, as you said, there's zero fear out there.
No.
There's Sam up towards the 10, much better. So maybe locked in, but what's he going to do at the top? Kind of caught between.
I think it was good, but he first wanted to swing full body, but I think just having the swinging leg is the best. Doing a little pogo and then go.
Yeah, so he needs to clean that top section up. Let's watch a replay of that. Clawed his way into the 10, and then this is where he just seemed to change his mind. He almost wanted to do it like Levin did, I think, for a second. Here, look, he suddenly slowed it down, was like, maybe, and then, yeah, not quite. Lots of gambas coming, but not much progress. He's done with 30 seconds, so that's no zone for Keita. Sam has this locked in, though, now.
So close.
Oh, there's not going to be time as well. 13 seconds left.
That's it.
Well, Sam committed everything to that, took a big fall, bounced back from it, launched to the top, but not quite. One hand off. But he leads the way at the moment, 69.3 for Sam Abazu. I think there's about to be a water fight in our stadium here. There's people. Oh, there's a man with a hose in the middle of the stadium. Very cool. You can just see it in the background. There's not many people watching the action right now. They're being sprayed. Right, Panyo Fai comes on. I love watching this man climb. Very flowy. And he is... you can see the water in the background there. Yeah, he won gold in Bern last year. And I mentioned this before, but the reaction in China from his victory there, it's like almost every gym in Shanghai opened their doors once he won. They gave like a day's free climbing to anyone who came. It was a huge impact. It was really cool. So Jack McDougall nearly loses the feet. I think that leg tape is new. I didn't notice it when he first came out. It might be a blood injury.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe like a bruise from the volumes of the first boulder.
Yeah.
And since you cannot climb with blood on your legs or your fingers, you have to tape it.
Yeah. We saw Ravianto has just been told about starting position. You've got to be careful at the beginning. The green lines indicate a limb, and you have to show control. A little bit of control, anyway.
Yeah, he's trying to find something on the volume, but there's nothing on the pink one. So
yeah, that's almost the best hold on the route, is the foothold white volume.
yes.
That's good work, though. Nearly banged his own head on the way through. You can see how close he's got to be to the wall.
Exactly.
Ravianto really making sure of that starting position that time.
Finding the heel hook. Timo on the swing.
2 minutes 45 left, and Timo needs something here. Up he goes into the 10. Great work from him. He's only got a 9.9. I don't think a top will save his finals round, but it would finish things off on a bang for him.
A bit of testing the move, kind of.
Let's watch a replay of that. It looked like he maybe wanted to do left-left. Let's have a look. Keep an eye on M1 and M2 as well. They're getting close, but let's watch this. So this was the moment. Landing. Yeah, I think he was looking to maybe go up with the left. Same thing for Panya Fai, just taps the volumes, but not really holding the position.
The ones that did this, like advance to the 10, they kind of did it very controlled.
Yeah, you're right. He's going a bit fast into it, isn't he? There's nothing to stop him. Timo's locked in this zone, though.
Very solid on this one. Wow, so close. But that was very fast, committing to the beta that he was thinking of.
Yeah, he almost ended up in boulder 3 then. He jumped so far across. Massive launch. Let's watch this again then. So left pinch, right throat. Very close to holding that.
Wow.
Red around the eyes from swinging across. So much effort being put out. Jack McDougall has been sitting down on the mats for a long time. Now he gets stood up and the crowd cheer him to his feet. Panya Fai going again and Timo Uznik starts to lâcher. It's all action on your screen. So Timo is back again, 33 seconds. This could be his last chance. Same for Jack McDougall. No, for Timo, who's a bit low that time. Come on, Jack, he's a move away.
Oh, he was fighting so much. And Timo for the last go.
10 seconds to get this done. He's got time for it. No, missed the foot. It's interesting, it's a big foot that they're landing on, but obviously it's just the body position. It's really hard to get into it.
But you can also see that they usually miss this foothold, like when they don't have a lot of time on the clock anymore, and that's when also focus is not that big anymore. You're just like going for it.
Yeah,
and
that's a really good point, Hannah. Yeah, it's hard to be accurate when you've got like 3 seconds left on the clock, isn't it?
And also it's the last boulder. You're already tired, you know, and like you still have to be focused till the very last second.
100%. He thought he came very close, and he did come close. Let's have a look at this again. Left hand slipping that time, but he came closer in previous attempts. So Lee Do-hyun is in. Can't wait to see him climb. As always, such a good all-rounder.
I'm excited for him on the physical boulder, on the third one, actually.
I agree. And he had a great round in Prague. He was something... Oh, hang on a sec. Look at this from Max. It's going to be another flash.
Flash, yeah.
Please match.
Oh,
there we go. See?
I thought the same.
It's the worst. But
he's feeling it.
He is. And look at Ray as well. He's a move away from M3.
And he has the toe on the other. Let's go.
He's going to do it.
So solid.
First person.
Yes. Here we go.
Yes. Starting to be unlocked here.
Yes.
Ray
Lots
moves
of
up
action.
into second. Great work from him. Was that a flash? No.
It was a top.
Top.
Probably the starting position.
Yeah, boulder 3 done finally. Max taking a moment in front of the crowd just to sort of soak it in. And let's see another top here. The toe is important here.
Yeah.
And let's see if he hits the thumb. Yeah. Oh, no. So he then slides into it. I think that's so important to get the thumb catch.
But also because he kept the toe, it was... He didn't need to like get the thumb directly accurate because he could keep the tension also with the slope itself, and then making it better with the thumb, he was able to match it.
Yeah, you're right. It just held him in for a fraction of an important second. So Lee Do-hyun onto the zone. Up with the left foot, starting this press. He was second in Prague, fourth in Madrid, third in Wujiang, but no gold medals for him yet.
Wow.
Held the move, held the position nicely. Suddenly, this competition explodes. That's 3 tops in a round. Wow. So this is the moment. He nearly lost it because he didn't do any press. He matched.
No, but he seems solid on it. Like only commitment, then you're sticking it.
Awesome. So job done for him. His teammate John Won will come out later on. Keita has time here to get this. Minute 50 left as he starts this swing. Easy stuff, but he's got here before, so now he's got to figure out this section.
Also going for the left version.
Seems to get your body weight quite far from the wall when you do that left.
Yeah.
I guess you got to drive in a bit more.
I feel like it's also something like this happens if you kind of stress because you just want to go and then you do like one last like going with the left again.
It's like there, yes, yeah. No. I get you. He's got a minute and he's left on stage. He takes a moment to compose himself.
Very important.
Deep breath from him. He's in 6th, which is shaky in terms of the top 8. He can get a top though, it's going to help a lot.
He's so close to make it. He still has enough time.
So let's see if that moment of focus has helped. Here comes the swing.
Very easy.
Yeah, he does what he needs to have done. Now let's see, left again, or is he going to come up with something different? He's not going to have another go at it. He done, well, maybe, but
6 to this beta.
Yeah, and he's done, isn't he?
He's done, yeah.
So 44.7 in 6th. Nikolai Rusev is in the danger spot on 8th. Tomoe Narasaki started to creep down the order. Lots of 44s, or 3 with 44.
But it's slowly starting that we will have more and more tops in this competition, so.
It's opening up a bit, isn't it, as we get towards the higher qualifying athletes.
Yeah, you can really see this.
So Adrien Lemaire comes on. Yeah, he's 27 is Adrien, so he's been around for a while, but he's having a... Prague, he was 29th for Boulder. This is only his second World Series event of the year. Panye fight on M2, Jack McDougall on M3, and Ravianto Ramadan finishing off his run. He's outside of the top 8 at the moment, 19.6. Don't think that's going to be enough for him. Jack McDougall as well, in some trouble. A little bit of a breeze starting to come into our stadium now, which is nice for the athletes.
Wow. Struggling a little bit with the start.
Panye 5 tries to get that foot in. There's a jib under, but it's awkward to get.
So strong, the press up. And
from here, he should do it. He does do it. Lost the feet there for a moment, but managed to pinch hard enough to save it.
Nice topping with the wind in the back.
A little bit of drama there. All right, so the top's coming thick and fast now. That was the press into position. We've had a few athletes hook up by the 10, and you can see in a minute, he chooses to lose the foot, and then just made the match nicely. Ravianto into the lache. He stops.
Ooh.
Not convinced that one. We know it's not really the way that stop, I don't think.
And I think also here it was again something with the starting position. We got told by the judges.
Ah, okay. It's twice now.
All those tapping starts where you're like hanging on a good hold and then you're just tapping a volume. They are critical.
Yeah, and it counts as an attempt, doesn't it?
Exactly.
If you're pulled off, so it can be really important. Considering we've seen comps won by like 0.1 this year. Oh, that's not quite accurate. Adrian's struggling with the opening sequence. He's super tall. I don't have his exact height, but he's very, very tall.
Yeah, he
seems to be kind of having hard going through his leg.
Looks better now. Moving rather quickly through the sequence.
Yeah, I think speed is the key here. You don't want to be standing around on those volumes for longer than you have to. But his body position's really far to the left. He needs to do that. Rock over. Rabianto did stop and has made it work.
And now, wow.
That's a powerful way to do that.
That was very strong.
So he's now unlocked the second half of that boulder on M4. Oh, that's Adrian crimping the nails in. See what I mean? It's horrible to watch. But there's not a lot of room behind that volume.
No.
They've done a good job of putting it close to the wall.
Wow.
Rabianto falls on M4. Not going to count as a zone for Adrian. Jack McDougall blows excess chalk off his hands. He kneels in front of M3. Needing something here. No zone yet on this boulder. Rabianto approaches the wall for one last go at this, perhaps. He's looking a little bit tired as he begins this swing. Oh.
Taped fingers. Wow.
I don't think he's got the pop he had at the beginning of the round for this. So he needs to find something a bit more explosive if he's going to get this. Adrian, I think, as well, will have to leave without. Better, but 14 seconds.
Now he really needs to be fast. Come on. Oh.
Not quite, but I think that man has given it everything. He looks absolutely done out there on the mats. He will leave outside of a finals place this time, but great to see him in the semi-final.
It was a very good performance, yes.
Let's see some replays then. This was the move he stopped and then started campusing, I think.
Yeah.
The problem is that right hand is not the best hold to campus off.
It's bad.
And although you're on a jug here, you can't really rest from that and then miss the foot. So many people are missing the foot on that.
Yeah.
Meiichi Narasaki comes on. He's qualified high up. Just Sota and Serato from his team above Meiichi. Max Milne, who's currently in fourth, in a very good position for the finals. Oh, and Rei Kawamata, look at that, he's into 10.
Yeah.
Rei flashes. Is that a flash?
Must be a flash.
Must be, surely, yeah. Very, very quick from Rei Kawamata, and that means everything.
What a round.
Wow, 84.9. And Max as well might send this.
Also in his flash try.
Wow.
Wow. So strong. It's looks like he has his round.
Yeah, it's done, isn't it? You'd think Max, with a 50, well, more than 59.8 when he gets upgraded, you'd think he would be in after he's done the last climb. Let's watch this again. This was the match through, keeping the weight nicely underneath himself. And then there were flashes, look. And out he came into the pocket, thumb engaged. Quick work from him.
Very good. This round is so demanding. It's pretty powerful. So I think if you do the boulders fast and then advance to the finals, it's good because you have a lot more rest.
Yeah, it seems to be the way, doesn't it, for our sort of top four or so have done that. So So Ray changed his feet, hit the foothold, which was vital, as we know, and held the swing at the top.
So impressive.
So in the background, Mechi hits the mat. Oh, I didn't see that. That's lovely.
Yeah.
We've seen quite a few moments like this. Maybe it's the schedule with everyone sort of going through this experience together. But
yeah, becoming a family, you know, spending more time with your competitors and teammates than at home.
I think it's happened more this year. I have seen it more this year than any other year. Right?
Yeah, this year, the community is amazing. I love it. Yeah.
So Mechi and Lee Do-hyun left on the walls. Lee Do-hyun is resting. Mechi is pacing. And snaps into position. Got to unwind out of that drop knee, which he does by matching with the feet and then finding that right foot on what is the best hold on that white volume. Not working for him at the moment.
Doesn't quite seem to be very comfortable on this one. Lee Do-hyun runs the clock towards the minute mark here. He's on his feet trying to activate those arms. Yeah, also resting and not, spending too many attempts that you could avoid. It's pretty smart.
Yeah, if you figured out the beater, just wait until you're ready to go, and he's already a move away here. Lee Do-hyun is going to do it surely, but he does it in a pretty wild way.
Very nice.
Well, he needed every moment of that rest, I think. Good contact strength as he made the pinch work. More hats on offer. Let's see this again. Oh, he didn't pinch, though. He just used the slope.
Yeah.
Wow. And look how close his nose, his chin was to the wall.
The closer you are, you better stick this top hold, I think. So, yeah. Then you can even go there without the thumb because you don't lean backwards while you go to the top.
That makes sense.
So your body's not falling out, so you can actually dive under, let the feet swing around and match.
Got you, so well done by him. But Mechi tried it a different way with the left hand out, not quite. So he leaves with a zone, and everyone apart from Ray in the top 5 have got boulder number 1.
But Ray's leading, and that means like not giving up after the first boulder, right?
Exactly that, a lot of climbing to do. So that was well done by Ray. Fought his way back in, and he's in the top spot. Every time they show a crowd shot, it seems to get more and more people. It's great. It's like they're filtering.
I think also.
Antoine Girard is on. Drops the starting position, but he'll rethink that one. A shot within the shot for Pan Yai-fai.
Let's go, slipping from the hold spot. You could really see his hands slipping on those big volumes.
Yeah, liquid chalk will be applied, and who's that changing shoes? That's Antoine Girard.
Yeah, for the slap.
So probably softer, you think?
I would think, because on the volumes you need like some softer shoes to have more surface actually to stick it. Jack McDougall.
Just reels that move back in.
So strong.
He's not going to be in a finals place, you don't think, with his 19.9 only, but he'd love to finish this thing off.
Exactly.
Oh.
Here we go, direct to the top.
That's when a bit of height can sometimes help with that move.
Definitely. But you still need to commit to it, and that was very solid.
Good work from Jack. Left in 10th, but that was a cool way to finish things off for him. Out into the 10th. That was the move.
So cool.
Lovely silhouette there on the wall, and then he reset, jumped all the way to the top off that left foot. Fully planted that left foot as well. He almost went too far past it. And then just made that, just doubly sure the judges thought he was in control. So, one top dump, 3 athletes remaining. Panyo fight.
Sticking the zone, yes.
Important for him. Oh, he's got one hand on the pinch on M3. He cuts loose again and puts a heel.
Wow. This left hand is so bad. You just want to do everything to secure yourself.
Yeah, I can see the thinking behind the heel, but I guess then you'd have to drop the heel at some point. So it would make the move to the 25 quite difficult. Tangier looks down at his feet. He's got to bring him up towards his knees here. Stand on something on that volume.
That's the good beta, so we see if he's going for it. Yeah. Oh. Okay, he knows what to do. Just need to execute it well in the last few minutes.
Yeah, he had the press. I think he just slid out of it.
He was a little bit too low, yes, I think.
So let's see a replay of that again. Let's see how close he was. The right hand was in the right place. The left hand, yeah, you're right, it's a bit low on it. Adrian will rest. Antoine just make sure that the opening surface he stands on is nice and clean. Super important on slabs like this.
Yeah, also some mats have kind of like a carpet on the mats, so you can clean your shoes. But if it's just the mat itself, there's a lot of chalk on the mats, and they make your shoes very, very dirty. So it's important to bring a towel to clean them.
Yeah, the volunteers in the stadium do clean those mats before every round. They're sort of they're mopped, they're hoovered, but as the round progresses, as you say, it gets really dirty.
Yeah. And we athletes, we throw our chalk bags to the mat. We don't care on the competition, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything is white. I am finishing comps always white everywhere. Like, it's crazy.
Occasionally I forget and sit down on those mats. Big mistake. Big mistake. Pad is very close here.
So strong.
He went for the toe underneath, which is what we've seen work before, but only had 1 foot on. Yes! He made the correction.
Right.
He's
wow.
done it right.
Good job. Good start for him.
And close to the end as well.
Yeah.
Let's watch a replay of this then. Gets himself set for the pounce. Make the match, not the press. Good pin strength to finish things off.
I like Doyen lead on this, yeah.
So the transition time, the athletes will run through, and we're starting to get towards the last few here. Hannes van Dyssen comes on, very good at slabs, should get this boulder. Hannes, very popular, gets a nice reaction from the crowd.
Yeah, he usually has good competitions in Innsbruck.
Yeah.
Last year he was in the finals also.
Well, last year he got a bronze as well.
Yeah.
Super good work from him. This year he's just missed finals in Prague, and he was pretty annoyed about that because he missed it in Madrid by 1 spot as well. So he's had 2, by his standards, kind of not the most successful, so he'd love to come back here. Oh, look at this from Max.
Wow.
Into the zone.
He has a flashing round.
Yes, he does. Watch where this left foot lands then. Good placement, but didn't really spring off it.
Yeah. He's in a good position already.
He is. I think Max is feeling it at the moment.
Hannes is usually very, very strong on slabs.
Yes, he is. And so let's see if that right foot sticks as he starts to put the weight. Fingernails in action for him as well.
Yeah, really crimping everything out of this little lip on the volume.
Oh, nasty. Trying to palm down. Oh, he loses the feet for a moment. And then comes away from the nail.
Wow.
Looks a bit...
Finding nothing on the volume.
Yeah.
Now
How did he remove that hand? Wow.
it's good. He adjusted the right foot, put it a bit lower on the volume, so a bit too fast to stand up. But I think he got an idea.
And he'll probably make it a bit smoother as well. Max Milne is sitting off the mats as we watch Lee Do-hyun close. Hits the pinch with one hand, puts the toe in. This is good from him. No, not quite.
Losing the friction on the second last hold.
Yeah, Max was sitting on the wood. I think it's because the mats tend to soak up a bit of heat as well. So if you sometimes sit on the mats, you can feel it coming up.
Smart, actually.
Yeah. So Max with an 84.8 is in a really good position, especially if he can finish this thing. Not that time. Max gives a bit of a nod to the crowd. So Max using that ice pack that are available to the athletes. I think it was Mao yesterday. There was a shot of it just on her head.
It's available on the mats for them here. Ah, that's nice.
Yeah, it really helps as well.
Yeah. Also behind the wall, I also always put it on my head to cool down the system.
Minute 15 here for Hannes. He hasn't run away with this slab yet. In fact, he hasn't got a zone for it, so he needs to keep pushing here.
But he seems to be more comfortable on the volumes. Not quite feeling it, but next.
Oh.
Easily back on the zone.
Here we go again. Big flick needed. Last time he didn't really jump off that foot. Is he going to spring a bit more? Tries to stick the move, but very hard with just the left. Top left. Hannes is as close as he's got before, but needs to put the last bit. Meichi in your main screen falls and looks frustrated. Lee Do-hyun matches, but no.
He didn't have a toe or heel.
No. And Hannes isn't going to get the zone, so tough start for him. Max will have one last chance at this one. Not going to happen for him, but 84.8, you would think that that will be enough here.
He's in a good position, yeah.
Yeah, 4 haven't climbed. There's a few, obviously, who are in touch. So here we go. There is one of my favourites, I can't be honest. Chung Dong-won coming onto the stage.
I agree. A legend.
A true legend. And he's just a really nice person as well. That helps. Didn't make the team last year, wasn't selected this year. Boy, is he back with a bang.
He is, definitely.
I asked him at the beginning of the season whether he was kind of like had a bit of fire because he didn't make the team and he was trying to prove a point, and he was like, actually it's the opposite. He was like, the break made me realise that I was too stressed with it.
Yeah.
That this year I'm just going to enjoy it, which is interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes you're so locked in with something you're so used to, like the stress and everything, and it really helps to give the mind a break a bit and go back to why you really did this. Like, I think we all love climbing, and that's the reason why we came here.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that, isn't it, when you're deep in it and it's stressful and hard. And John is immediately changing his shoes. That's because he doesn't know what's coming in this round. They don't get to read the boulders before, so he's come out with maybe a stiffer shoe and immediately realised he needs a softer one. So he used a little bit of his time to do that. Adrian starts campusing. Legs always going away from the wall there. John Won rotates through.
Going for the heel.
Too fast that time. But a good sort of sighting round from him. I think he'll know he's got to slow it down a bit.
Yeah. It's also hard if you have a slab as the first boulder. You're always excited and psyched and maybe a bit nervous. And on slabs, you really need to be calm.
Yeah.
So this is an extra challenge. Even if it's easy, it's not easy then to flash it or whatever, because the nerves are kicking and you're shaking.
I totally agree with you. I always think it's quite mean to start with a slab.
Yeah, it is.
It must be so hyped. Yeah, there you go. I think they usually go left to right, and this wall is slabby on the left, so...
Yeah, and it's also interesting, I feel like.
Yeah.
Also a mental game.
True, you've got to be tough. I mean, I guess they know it's going to be a slab, right?
Yeah.
Because you know you start on the left, so
exactly.
I guess you're aware of it. But what
you're
kind
prepared.
of slab?
Yeah.
Demie-finale gets into the last sequence now. Got to plant that left foot, spring off it. Not quite.
Now in sixth position with the zone. Top would be good.
Yeah, into the zone, pressing backwards. This will count as the zone. We've seen a lot of people resting here, but not many people trying to walk your feet up. Antoine Girard hits the 10. That'll be the zone for him as well, once it's updated. There he goes. Come on, John. Yep. He's interacting so much more with the audience this year, which is fun.
But now...
Is that Spice Girls on it?
Yeah, it is.
Amazing. Amazing.
We're in Innsbruck, you know?
Is that part of the playlist?
I feel like the Innsbruck DJ always brings the hits, you know?
Yes, on his USB stick. It doesn't seem to change a lot between the years.
No. I think we had it for Youth World Championships already, and it was 2017. Yeah.
It's a classic, what can you say? Demie-finale has 1 minute to put the top together. Let's see a replay of how he tried it. Not that time. .44 seconds left. No tops this round.
Little slip right here.
So back towards the 10, 23 seconds, last ditch attempt for everyone here. He skids across the mats, his comp is done, he's in 6th, so some nervous waiting for him. So 2 zones, nothing on boulder 3, sorry, 3 zones, nothing on boulder 3. And that was Pan looking at his knuckles. I think he scraped a bit of skin off on that attempt. So Sota Amagasa comes out. He won in 2024. I love watching his style. He's got this really dynamic, springy way of doing boulders. And a fun guy as well to hang out with. He's a good photographer too.
It's true, he's always taking pictures of the team when they're having their trips to the comps.
Yeah, he's kind of the leader a little bit of that group. 26. He's been on the circuit for a while, but he hasn't had the greatest season again. 4th in Bern was awesome from him, but then since then, 27th in Madrid, 19th, but he's coming closer here, and Hannes did it.
Yes.
Oh.
He flashed, I think. Yeah.
He needed that. He missed the zone, didn't he, on one, so important.
Yeah, exactly. But he's so strong on pinches, so I think also the third one could suit him well. That was easy work in the pink.
It was, wasn't it? Good bounce back from Hannes. Sotter, full concentration as he finds the left foot. This is a flash attempt.
First time we see it with the left foot, no?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah?
Just a little skip
solid.
Sideways.
Yeah.
Very nice from Sotter Amagasa. So he will leave, job done on boulder 1. He likes this venue and he needs some success here. So we're left with Lee Do-hyun and Meiji Narasaki. 2 flashes done, 2 tops.
What? Slashing the slap?
Left foot looks like it makes sense in that position.
Yeah.
Look at the judges, they confirm his score, he nods, celebrates. 3 boulders to go for him. This was Hannes and it was very quick.
Look at the left pinch and then easy.
Super easy on the top, wow. And he hit the bad part of that hold, had to adjust with the right hand.
Yeah.
Nice, so 1 and 2 are becoming more and more doable here. 3 and 4 still a bit hit and miss unless you're Rei Kawamata. It's easy for you. Oh, nice stuff. This is a very Lee Do-hyun boulder here. Not that time for him. 2 minutes 20, lots of time to figure it out. And then Meiji is all the way down to 19th at the moment, so needs something big here. At least the zone. Ideally a top.
Wow, this move is very, very hard.
And I can't believe those holds are getting any better, having had all these athletes touching.
Definitely not.
We've only got 2 to go before we will start saying goodbye to boulders. Coming up to 3 p.m. here in Innsbruck, the final 7:30 tonight. The women's semi-final and final was yesterday, and the paraclimbing event which we had at the weekend, free to watch on YouTube, so do go and check that out. Top 8 at the moment is Rei Kawamata, Max Milne, Lee Do-hyun, Sam Abazu, Samuel Richard, Yifei Pan, and then Adi Bar and Keita Dohai make up our top 8. Lee Do-hyun again, back and forth he goes, not even using that foot to kick off on, then launches right.
Stopping now.
Yeah, making the stop look pretty good as well.
Yeah.
So left time, last time he was left-right, touched it with the right hand, but couldn't hold it.
Yes.
Great stuff from Lee Do-hyun. Awesome.
Very good. He knew what to do, and he executed so well.
He did. 84.1. He joins the top 3 in the 80s. And that pushes Tomoe Narasaki down, was in trouble, now he's outside of the top 8. So 2 flashes, a top and a zone. Oh, no zone for that round for Meiji. Meiji leaves without the zone. Big jug at the top, but a wild swing to go with the largeness of the hold. So we rotate through, and the man who's won 2 gold medals in 1 competition will be out next. Colin Duffy, who's having a good season at the moment. We wait.
Innsbruck is also usually a good competition for him, since he has started basically in the youth.
It's funny how some places just fit. Do you think it's style, or is it just mentality coming into it? That you
Both, I think.
Okay.
But definitely you can tell which style is in which venue, kind of. Still depends which setters go there, but yeah.
That's interesting. I guess once you start having success, you're like, this is my place, you know, like I do well here, and that helps too.
Oh, look, we see him trying to beat a break.
He's the only one to try it. He wasn't far off. He's super tall. He's like over 184 centimeters. And we thought someone would try. It's too tempting not. You know?
Yeah.
So he got the heel in. Well, that is now, if you, I mean, look at the length on it. Oh.
We have seen also top.
Oh, yeah. So John Wong gets it done. Mates. He's such a rock star. Love it.
Yeah.
Moves up to 12th in top of the zone. Colin has to figure out the feet here. This is not his strength. Crimping hard on that foothold, not quite. I wouldn't be surprised if Colin started slow in terms of the style of these boulders and then picked things up towards the end.
Yeah.
The final two are very him, but especially number one is his anti-style of it. And that was the top of the replay. Look how casual that is. No wonder he was acting like a rock star. He did the rock star thing. Very cool.
Colin back in the slab.
Yes, so can he unlock this? Right foot pulling into that wide volume, trusting the rubber, little adjustment.
Doesn't look so comfortable here.
No, he does not like a slab, does Colin, and he tends to sometimes get frustrated with it as well. It gets in his head a bit. Two French athletes finishing things off. Antoine Girard and Adrien Lemaire down at the end two boulders. Katie Dohai just holding on with that 44.7 score. 0.1 behind Eddie Bach, who's on 44.8 in 7th. Adrien is no longer doing that beta break. It's worth a try, but I think it would be pretty special if he managed to do it. And as we talked about, there's something the setters would have tested a lot.
Yeah, for sure. On this one, for sure.
It's worked nicely, Boulder 4. I think it's my favorite of the set.
Boulder 4. Yeah, what I also find so interesting, because I think Levin, the Swiss guy we saw in the very beginning, I think that was nothing like the root setters intended. And this I find so impressive also.
I know, I'd love to see a replay of that almost, because it was kind of so far back.
I also wonder if he can do it statically, because he's taller.
True.
He might reach, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah.
This could work for him. Oh, hard move to come here, though.
Yeah. Levin was stopping on the volume first before he went to the pinch, to the two little holes there.
He bumped his hand up, didn't he? It's such a shame for him. He's down in 13th, but that final climb was amazing from him. 25 seconds, though. And Adrien, I don't know if he's going to go again. He's got his hands on his legs. He's going to have to go quick. Colin Duffy hasn't got the zone yet. And is not going to, I don't think. Adrien Lemaire has left this ridiculously late. He's got...
Yes.
I don't think he's going to try a beat a break. That's why. That's why he left it late. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Why not?
Exactly.
I was like, what's he thinking? Like, he needs to hurry up. Oh, that's why.
Yes. Like this you don't regret.
No.
Like that you have tried everything, you know? Till the very end.
Exactly. That would be an outrageous move, that one. It's one of those like Fontainebleau-esque boulders.
Yeah.
You have to do weird things with your feet.
Yeah, yeah. Like Rainbow Rocket, the classic.
Exactly that. So the man going for 5 gold medals is on. Sorato and Raku comes onto the stage. He had a brilliant boulder round in Prague, won that, didn't win the lead, looked a bit tired on the head wall, and I talked to him and said, you looked a bit tired, and he was like, yep, I was a bit tired.
It's fair, I think.
So he didn't get the double like Annie did, but this man is all about boulder at the moment.
And still made history with the 4 gold medals.
Yep, no one has done that for the men's side of the comp ever.
Oh, look, Hannes on the top part, and without the toe hook, he's going for the top.
Oh.
So strong. That's what I mean. He's so strong on the pinches and slopers. And totally his style.
Absolutely, that contact strength he has is unbelievable. Hannes van Duysen moves up into 7th with a boulder to go. Sorato is showing us how sticky those hands are. And Meichi Narasaki is a long way out of touch at the moment, down in 21st. Oh.
One hand.
He caught it one hand.
Yeah. So effortless.
Wow.
Very nice.
It's amazing at the moment. Yeah, we have Annie who's doing insane things. Oh, and we've got Sotter topping out as well. It's 2 out of 2 for Sotter, is it? Yes. Yeah, we get Annie Sanders doing crazy things for the women. Sorato and Raku do great. It's hard for everyone else who's trying to catch them at the moment.
Yeah. It is, definitely. And both are young.
Yes. Yeah, but Hannah, you've been in that position. I mean, I remember a couple of years ago, everyone was chasing you.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I really like also this change of generation here. We see Meichi Narasaki on the zone now.
He might be tall enough to do this statically as well.
Yeah, he will try it for sure.
Yeah. We're watching Sotter's top, Meichi falls. Yeah, so you like this sort of change, do you?
I like this change. I mean, our sport is still so young, I feel like, and there's so much potential. And I know exactly how it feels like when you're young, you're coming up, you have your role models and stuff like that, and then you're kind of becoming part of this. It's amazing, and it pushes also us older ones now, I would say. No, it's super nice. The sport has changed, so I feel like, we see a generation change also.
Yeah, and you are certainly a role model. Were then and are now. So it's really cool to hear you say that. As Hannes topping things out there. So Meichi is alone on the mats here and in a bit of trouble. He tried it statically, didn't manage to do it. Goes again. He's got plenty of time to figure this out. The hold is getting worse and worse.
That's the zone done pretty easy now. Let's see. Yeah. Solid.
Yep, change from the static into the jump. That will leave him, as we wait for the score, he's already got the zone with that 29.9 up into 12th. So not quite for Meichi Narasaki, but a good last boulder from him.
Leaving with the top. I think he was a bit disappointed that he didn't try the fast Beja in the first time he went there, but still, very good finish for him.
Yeah, he'll learn from that. No finals today, unfortunately, but a bit of a break now before Salt Lake. And Salt Lake City is the next boulder comp in September, which feels like it is a long way away.
It's super long, yeah.
So, I don't know how anyone would keep pushing. There's almost 3 months worth of training before you do that.
Yeah, I mean, you have actually a complete training cycle that you can go through. So even actually really improve. It's good. It's kind of it's a bit off season already, but yeah. Even you could even go to rock climbing in between, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think some of the board athletes will for sure do this.
Okay. And a few are done as well. A lot of people are saying, like, Camilla's done, I know, for the season, like, over for her. So I think, as you say, I think some will go rock climbing and then not come back necessarily.
I think also some youth athletes will go there, and, like, for our team, it's like this. I think giving them the chance to be on the big stage, to do the transition.
That makes sense. Yeah, because this is not an Olympic qualification year. This is a sort of cement yourself in the squad year, so that works. That was Meiji happy at the top. Well, we've got a couple of seconds left. Just to remind everyone, the World Climbing Club, free to watch on YouTube. All of the highlights, behind-the-scenes stuff, interviews and more. Demetrius is taking all of the photos for the official side of things for World Climbing Series. That's on Instagram. Go and follow his channel while you're there. Paraclimbing is free to watch, the finals from the other day. So lots of World Climbing action if you've missed it. So Colin Duffy didn't get the zone, not unsurprisingly, on boulder number 1. But we'll now need to step things up for the next 3. And boulder 1 finished with as well.
I think boulder 2 will suit him well. Yeah.
I agree.
We'll be happy with this one.
Yeah, I think that first one is done. We'll forget about that. Next 3 should be doable. Antoine Girard misses the first swing. He's down at 34.2.
Strong performance on boulder 3. Yeah.
This from Chon Jong-won. Wow.
Let's go, that's his thing, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
We could see him in a finals here tonight.
Yeah.
Straight up to 5th,
Yes.
59.7, and a flash as well. We see the replay here. Lots of time left on the clock with that flash. Made the match. Cool and casual. His reaction has been different on every boulder. Full control there with that one. It's like he's trying to find a camera for his model moment.
Making sure that he gets the top, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Look. Antoine Girard is nearing the top sequence now. Goes for the left-right combination.
It was for sure the right way to do it. Colin is resting.
Yeah, he's got the zone on his second attempt on that boulder. Yeah, it was a big swing around for Antoine, but he got his feet engaged eventually, and then left, right. He's got to pull off that pinch.
Was already pretty long on the left hand, so then it's way harder to do the cross move.
So he'll tweak that one. Colin Duffy's getting a big cheer from the crowd. They want to see him back into another final, see that history repeated maybe. Colin has rested a long time for this. Oh! Full start on that one.
It didn't took him too much power, so.
No. He found a fan. Is it a tourist guide map? I think it is. I think you're right,
It looks
Hannah.
like,
Yeah.
yes.
The hotel is going to be so disappointed. Antoine Girard is up towards the 10 now. He was far away the first time he got hill, the time we saw before. Let's see what he can do this time. Plants the left foot. Similar to that other go. So we see the flash on M3. 1 minute left. Colin fully focused now. A lot of athletes in that top 8 have got boulder number 2. Only Sam or Richard didn't. Colin pushing. Oh, just pressing out of that position. Needs to bring the foot up.
Let's go, let's go.
He's trying to bring it almost too high, isn't he? By the way, quite a cool... we'll watch this first of all. Yeah, quite a cool fact from my colleague who is in isolation, who's saying John Won predicted, obviously not seeing the boulders, but he predicted a 10-10, 25-25. So he predicted currently what he's doing, which
That's
is quite...
great.
Oh, no, he did. He's better than that. Better than that.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
Because the second boulder he flashed, obviously.
Yeah. I'm being asked a lot about where Mejdi Schalke is. Well, Mejdi Schalke did not make semi-finals today, so a little bit short from him in terms of quali. Not sure he was 100% feeling the comp this weekend, for whatever reason. So we had a little chat with him the other day, sort of off-camera. Yeah, Mejdi not making it through. And as Hannah said at the beginning, it happens, and you can't ever sort of... I don't know, it's hard being a top-level athlete because everyone suddenly expects you to make every semi-final, every final. But the pressure is a lot to deal with. It doesn't always happen.
Exactly. Actually, this shows that we are all human.
Yeah.
And it happens to everyone. So, yeah.
Yeah, just occasionally you guys aren't human in certain years. Hannes van Dyssen jumps up. Oh, just pinging the right hand. There's Sorato and Raku's going to flash boulder too. Wow.
Easy stuff here.
2 out of 2 for him then. Sotter hits the left hand, 2 moves away, needs to match this somehow. Wow, goes all the way right. So interesting.
Goes for the heel now,
yeah.
But I think this high heel really takes a lot of weight off your left hand, and then I don't know if that's the way.
Yeah, I think the problem, as I said before, is releasing it, even if you've got it. And you also have to be really high. You've almost got to pull up on that. Look at that from Hannes.
So good. What's the second try, I think?
Yeah, well, he's missed out twice in a row. He's not going to miss out this time. 74.9 should be enough there.
And there you can see, not giving up after the first boulder.
Exactly.
Is the key.
Yeah, you're so right, Hannah. Because he should really, first boulder was his style. Didn't look back from then, though.
And I mean, you think, or at least I should get a zone there, but it's looking pretty good like this.
Yes, he's starting to look more secure. Samuel Richard is in the danger zone now. Panyo Fai pushed out. Starting to get some secure places. Sorato's coming.
Sorato's coming, definitely.
Colin will have to wait and see. Soto's already in the top 8.
Yeah, good comp for Hannes.
He was pretty disappointed with Madrid and Prague.
Yeah, I mean, in Madrid it was really till the last second when Sorato did the top on the slab, you know.
Yeah, Sorato did.
Until then he was in.
Yeah.
And you know, you're all competitors, but you also know everyone was fighting hard, so of course everyone deserves it. But if it's like this close, it's still heartbreaking. You don't wish anything bad for any other, but still you wish the best for yourself first.
Exactly. You're competitors.
Yes.
Like, that's your job, is to win these competitions, of course. What will Sotter do now? He's just going to commit to the pinch power.
Oh. He's getting there so easy to this pinch, like not having such big troubles in the beginning. So maybe with a bit of rest.
Yeah, he changed his mind away from that heel hook method.
Yeah.
And slip quickly back to that, quickly back to the chalk. Not the best hold, as you can see.
What I like about applying liquid shock, when you're on the mat, it also forces you to rest a little bit because you cannot go right away on the boulder. So yeah, it's quite good.
I was talking to the gentleman made Faser brushes, and we were talking about how this trend has come in where you clean your hands off with the brushes to make space for the liquid chalk, I guess, so it's a clean surface.
I was also seeing this, and like sometimes I think it's also needed, like if you have some dual tags or like really no tags holds, you have to remove the liquid chalk with the brushes, but also to have the better surface on your hand to apply the chalk again.
It's only this year I've really seen anyone do that.
Yeah.
It makes me go a bit, because I know how bad your skin can get sometimes when you're like sliding off boulders, then you're brushing your skin. It makes me go, oh.
I've never done this myself. Maybe I should try.
It's because we're too old school now. You know, we can say that. I mean, I'm very old school, but you're moving into this old school generation. Veteran.
Yeah.
You gotta take the new techniques. And you're 25, so I'm going to shut up. Sota Amagasa campusing his way out there. Oh, no, sorry, not campusing. He's got toes in underneath and drills that left foot in. Toe hook
Looking good.
match, yeah. Come on, bit more power. Oh. Not going to be enough time, is it? No.
No. Still in a very good position.
Yeah, and that boulder is very doable for him at the end, so I'm
Yeah.
expecting him to be safe here. So he runs back to ISO to go and cool down. We'll watch his best attempt here. The left hand was there for a moment. Nearly.
Really fighting for it.
So Colin Duffy is announced as we watch a final replay here of that left hand, how close he came, and the audience enjoying this in the sunshine. Reactions from everyone.
When you're just cheering, you still feel so much with the athletes. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, you share that stage with them.
Yeah, you know how it feels. At least as athletes, but also the audience. Like, everyone is there so emotionally. So nice.
Especially in Innsbruck, as you said earlier, everyone knows. You'd imagine a lot of people here come to this gym or are members of this gym. So, Colin Duffy on boulder 3. And then Chon Jong-won will finish things off on boulder 4. He's already in a finals place, 84.1, and safe. Is he safe? I think he's safe. Colin...
He's pretty safe. I mean, we see. Let me see.
Got Colin, we got Sorato. He's getting there. So, Chon Jong-won starts this lâché move. Colin Duffy will be happy to get to grips with a power boulder.
Yeah, John is pretty safe. I think we have already very safe finals now. Sorato's still coming. That
yes.
We have.
So if you are Samuel Richard, you're a bit nervous right now. And I'd back Sorato, to be honest, with two very quick tops. Colin, though, is a bit more shaky right now. Missing the zone on boulder 1, getting the zone but not a top on boulder 2. Starts the swing once more, just using the volume to flick off. Full commitment to the... No, actually, the opposite, full commitment, not full commitment to the jump. Sort of backed off in the last minute there.
Let's go. Let's go.
2:21 on the clock as both athletes pull on almost at the same time. Colin up with the right hand. He's been struggling with this sequence. It's a sweaty day to be campusing on slopey pockets.
Yeah, especially if you're last one out or second one, last one out.
We've seen athletes using toes underneath that starting yellow volume.
Yeah, toes and heels. I feel like also like for him, it's maybe not the round, you know. As I said in the very beginning, semi-finals, it's basically another competition, so another chance for those that come out as last, so climb first, another chance to make it to the top, basically. But it can also be the other way around, and you place well in qualies and then not having your round in semis.
Yeah. I chatted to, oh, hang on, we'll watch this because Chon is close.
Good. Stopping the pedal.
Should be a zone from here at least. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's so much fun watching him right now.
Yes. Oh,
What's he gonna do?
Going for the big swing.
A really big swing.
Don't know if he's not seeing the little
quite. Nice, excellent dismount. Oh, I love it.
Celebrating the spot in the finals.
Still got a minute as well. Yeah, it's interesting what you're saying about styles, because we interviewed Futaba Ito the other day during qualification, and I asked her that. I was like, because you always seem to go really well in qualies, less well in semis. And she was like, yeah, I know. Number one, it's really annoying for me.
Yeah.
But she was also like, it's a style thing. Like, the style in qualies is different and suits her better.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Then she made finals, so, you know, it doesn't matter.
She is a final athlete. Like,
Yeah.
she's one that you should think of making it to the finals. But since the field is so packed now, yeah, it's not guaranteed for
not
no
at all.
one.
And it was her first finals of the year, so it just shows something. So, Chon Jong-won had a little false start the go before. That's a bit better. Oh, no. And then Colin, I think with that, is done
Yeah.
in terms of his final place.
It's frustrating if you have such a good quali round. But that's the game. It's like...
It is. Well, Chon Jong-won will soak in a little bit of the crowd's adulation, as he should. Because he's
having his moment.
Look at him. It's so much fun. I just want to be in his world right now.
Yeah.
Let's see how close he came then. This was at the top. Just didn't quite get that right.
He wanted to stop on the undercling. But
It's pretty hard to two-hand match on that undercling.
yeah, if you have to like still let go the feet, if you cannot reach the foothold before it's hard.
So, Sotter doing really well at the moment. He is in touch. Sorry, he's not in touch. What I'm talking about. He's, where is he? There, 7th, yeah.
7th, he's in.
And Serato is perhaps on a bit of a different place here as he finds the left. Wow. How do you set for a man like this? It's like a route setter's nightmare right now. Crazy stuff.
That's amazing. Yeah, effortless, really effortless.
Yeah. You just like make him a hard boulder and then you see everyone else struggling. You're like, you can't. What do you do? Sotter as well is near the top. Wow.
Yes.
Nearly
Wow.
headbutted the wall there in celebration. Awesome from Sotter. Amazing flash of boulder number 4, and that means everything to him. He missed out a few occasions this year, but this man will climb again this evening, and I cannot wait to see it. Yes, sir. Go away and have a long rest, please. Let's see you later on. This was how he did it. Made match on the 10, dropped down into the undercling. Found the right toe and then driving off that left foot. Crossing into the right. Look how close he came to headbutting. He did headbutt the wall. I hope he's all right. There's a lot of adrenaline carrying him through. They definitely headbutted the wall.
I think some of them just really have to release all their energy.
Yeah. Oh, I hope he's all right there. No concussions, please. Cool way to finish up here. Well, and then Serato, flash on this boulder, unreal from him. Look at the stick of that left hand. Little adjustment, he's even pinching adjustment. Made the match, and it was somewhat of a formality, you felt, at this point. Yeah, it's tough being a route setter with this man around.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got 24 athletes, you know.
I mean, and they are like the best athletes in the world, and still, this is another world.
Yeah, I mean, there's this gap, isn't there, between him at the moment, and this and what's what we keep talking about. It changes all the time. You know, this is Serato's year clearly for boulder so far. It was almost his year the year before. I mean, he won. How many won? He won 4 last year, didn't he? But not in order. God, I can't remember. I should remember. I'm going to check it. Yeah, because there was a point where he was about to break the record last year and then didn't quite. How many did he win in 25? I'm just having a look. He won the World Champs, of course, and then won lots.
Salt Lake City.
Yeah. So he won 3.
Yeah.
No, sorry, 3, yes. Right, that's the scores. Rei Kawamata leading the way with an 84.9, followed by Max Milne and Sota Amagasa. Lee Do-hyun after that. Hannes van Duysen down in 5th. Sarato and Raku's got a boulder in hand in 5th. Chon Jong-won, fun to watch, in 7th. Sam Avazu holding on, and Samuel Richard pushed out. So that is your guaranteed top 8. Sarato can jump things around. Colin Duffy, unfortunately, out, even though he will be climbing one more time. And we've got a minute left as we look down. Tomoe Narasaki missing out. Jack McDougall, not his round either. And then you can see Colin Duffy down at the bottom, and Benjamin Vargas, 9.1, but good to see him back into a semi-final. So what's next for you, Hannah? Home and some rock climbing, or home and studying? What do you do?
Home and definitely some rock climbing, yes. I also have planned some vacation with my family,
Nice.
which is no climbing vacation, but then a lot of rock climbing and studying, yes.
Are you
Like
quite
me.
strict on that? Do you like this holiday is a no climbing holiday to give yourself a break?
Like, it used to be like this since I started climbing, actually, because my family, only my sister's climbing also, and with them we always did no climbing vacation, and it helped me a lot because the previous years I did boulder and lead, and before even speed, so it was a long season. And in summer I always had like at least 5 days or something, which was vacation with no climbing and not a lot of action,
Yeah.
just family time, and it helped me a lot, yeah.
Nice. Like a bit of a mental break as well.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I did it every year, I think, really, like, and I had no regrets for this.
Good.
A little break is good.
Yes, a few glasses of wine by a swimming pool sounds great. Colin Duffy then looks to be a little bit upset out there, as you would be. He would have loved to have made a finals here, and you've then got to still climb, haven't you? Which is tough.
Yeah, I really hope he can enjoy this last boulder now. Because if the round is so frustrating for you and you know what you're capable of, you know where you can stand, yeah, it's heartbreaking. But then I think it's good for everyone to finish up the round in a satisfying way of topping.
Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine sometimes you just want the sort of ground to swallow you up and run away from that
Yeah.
last boulder, but then
Yeah.
the boost you must get from doing it would be cool. If. Come on, Colin. Hand ripped there, but he was looking pretty solid. He's another one who generates so much power from that swing, from the
Yes.
last sort of sequence, that flick off the shoulder. He was lying down before he hit the mat. So
Yes.
3 minutes 30 then, and not long to go in our competition here. Less than 10 minutes before we get the final results and say goodbye. Let's go, Colin. Here we go then. This is the amazing flick he generates, but didn't have as much pop that time. Team USA cheering him on. We hear Chloe Koskoy's voice down there. And we've got a fun little feature with Chloe Koskoy and Molly Thompson-Smith. They were climbing on the Kilter board in the Innsbruck gym. Kilter, a new sponsor of World Climbing this year. And that show live on YouTube now as Colin makes progress towards the zone. Now, what will he do? There's numerous options here, as we know. Eyes up that hold. Oh, and a deep breath from Colin. Come on, unleash this beast. Let's see what you can do. Starts the swing.
Come on. Come on.
Keeps stopping himself. No, spinning maybe one too many swings.
Yeah, we see this a lot, like those that arrive at the zone the first time, that they cannot decide, do they want to leave the right foot and do the pogo or do the full swing.
Especially considering it was a fight to get to that zone, you know,
Yes.
he knows it's not always guaranteed, and it gets in your head too. Yeah, I mean, hit his leg in frustration. It's just been one of those rounds for Colin where it hasn't quite clicked.
Yeah. And it's relatable, his feelings. It's just now, like, really thinking you have nothing to lose. Just, like, go and show what you can do.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows, besides him, maybe, at the moment, you know? Like,
yeah. Yeah, it must feel like the world's against you right now before.
But I think everyone is cheering him up and wants the best for him on this. Like,
I love watching Colin climb.
Yes.
He's got a very different style. It's really burly, very powerful. And he's now cruising this move. So what have you got to do? He's just got to say to himself, just go for something, right? Just commit.
Yeah. Decide for one bit and then commit.
Went for the big jump.
Yeah.
That's a brave decision. Of all the decisions, that's the one was like, okay. He's breathing hard. 30 seconds left for Colin. One last chance, maybe, unless he's stopped. But no, he's getting a brush. He's not giving up all the way to the end.
That's the spirit.
So one last time for Colin, sitting in 21st. He'd love to improve on that one.
One last try.
I think he's going to get timed out. Well, Colin Duffy, we're not going to see him in the finals, but good efforts as always. Hits the mats in frustration. And his Innsbruck comp is done. I'm not sure if he's registered for lead, actually. That technical meeting is tonight, so I don't know. But he might be registered, but whether he's actually doing it. We'll have to see.
Yeah, you have all the fields in the competition.
Yep, it's a lot to deal with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Sorato and Raku will finish off our climb. He's already in finals, but he's in finals at the moment in 5th place. He'd love to be climbing last. And I think I would back him here for 4 out of 4. So, what can Sorato put together? Straight to the 10, flashes that. Drops down to the undercling, looks up and left it.
Oh.
Nearly a flash. And a lovely full 360 back down to the ground. So he's got the same score as his teammate. Ray Kawamata attempts to zone, making the difference there. And it's interesting, their scores. Look, you know, Ray missed the first one and Sorato missing that on 4 yet. Samuel Richard, always the closest. And just attempts making the difference for him as well. Oh, sorry, no. Between Chon Jong-won and Samuel Abazu. Samuel Richard 10 points behind his teammate. Sorato going again then. Had one sighting run. Changing his mind a bit, now finding the swing, no. So that's 2 different things he's tried.
Yeah. And you could see in his face, before he was attending the top part, that he was a little bit confused, like, what he should do.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, and it's kind of cool to try both methods, and now he'll, well, look at that face, he's trying to calculate the possibilities up there. This is effortless at the moment, though, for him, this bottom section.
yeah, he goes for the first method. Yeah.
2 sighting runs, 1 top to finish it off.
That's such a cool round for him.
99.7, just 3 attempts dropped from out the run. Unbelievable stuff from Sorato. But he's easily into the finals and going for his 5th gold in a row. And we'll get confirmation results and then say goodbye to you for now. You can go away this afternoon, kind of have a climb. Hopefully you're inspired by that and come back later on for the finals. Let's watch one more time how Sorato did it. So he started the lâcher. Nice flick up towards the 10. He tried stopping with the left hand and then eventually decided to spring off the left hand into the right hand on the jug. That was the jump, locked in, easy stuff from him.
So nice.
Well, Hannah, thank you for joining me here today.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I can't believe it was 5 years since you last
It's
did
crazy.
this. I know, you
Yeah.
need to come back, please, when you're not making finals, of course. And we'll just get some results here, and then we'll say goodbye to you guys. Last shot of Serrato's fist bump to the audience. Wow, a fun, high-scoring round here from Innsbruck. Right then, let's, as we look at our mounting, shimmering in the heat. It's hot out there. Serato Raku leads the way with a 99.7 over Rei Kawamata and Max Milne. Sota Amagasa back into a final. And then Lee Do-hyun makes it with an 84.1. Hannes van Dysens in the 70s, then Chong Jong-won and Sam Abazu. Samuel Richard, 10 points outside of that top 8. Good work for Panyai 5, but not quite on the day. Kaita Dohai will not be joining his teammates in the 44s, and as we come into the final half, Benjamin Vargas down the bottom, Colin Duffy just missing out. And as we said, Meiichi Narasaki also. All right, well, Hannah, thank you so much for joining me. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks.
We will return 7:30 Central European time for the men's finals. Have a lovely afternoon, everyone, and we will see you soon.
Ja, es war sehr heiß, sehr anstrengend. Es ist leider nicht so aufgegangen, wie es mir vorgestellt habe.